All right. Welcome, everybody. We're live now. So, for some reason, it won't let me do the countdown or all the fancy stuff that it lets Will do, but it's fine. We're on. Glad to be here. Glad to have Jacob, my good friend Jacob, and my good friend Lane. How you guys doing?
Doing good for the most part.
I'm getting excited for spooky season. This is my favorite time of the fucking year, dude.
I know we were talking about it last night, man. So,
I'm excited.
Yeah,
for sure.
What about you, Lane? You doing good today?
Yeah, for the most part. I had to stay in, unfortunately. I stayed home mostly, though, because of all the protests and stuff that's going around. Like in Austin and like literally in every community around my area.
Yeah.
So I just stayed home today. There was nothing near where I live. But so I just decided today would be a good day, and I'm going to have to do – I have a lot of errands I got to do tomorrow.
Gotcha.
What is the protest even about? Like, what does no kings even mean?
It's
against Trump.
It's against Trump, and it's like he's not a king, basically. And then it's a lot more.
It's playing off a statement he made a long time ago.
Yeah, and then it's a lot.
All hail the king, like all hail the king, or he made it. Yeah. I don't know the exact, and I'd rather not get into it because I don't.
What about with LeBron? He's the king, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, he yeah. I mean, he's the king of Flopopolis.
Flopopolis. Oh, there we go. Jacob's over here wearing the wrong cat on the No King's Day too. I just noticed that. Dude.
No. This says make collection, but I specifically wore it for No King's Day today. So
yeah, I didn't literally know any of this was happening until yesterday.
I know he just
family members texted me saying, "Don't go out tomorrow." I'm like, "What? Like, why? I don't know." But hey, it looks like we already got here the the man, the myth, the mega collection, Mr. Popo.
I know.
Of course, he says, I don't actually buy everything, but Mr. Popo, we know that's just until you have if you've ever seen Art Statue Collector, in Thailand, who's got his own huge gallery, you're just having your gallery built right now. That's when the collection can finally fully expand. Yeah. And then, of course, Random Korean, thank you for showing up as well, sir.
Thank you, man. But yeah, what was I to say before Lane interrupted me because he's introducing Popo, even though I love Popo. I forgot, but we'll just go on the first topic, I guess. No.
Hold on. Remember, we were going to talk about first what we were doing. If we had picked up pre-ordered anything.
That's all. I literally was about to explain that, Lane.
Oh, okay. Well, you were saying first topic.
Lydia was about to say, "Hey guys," I was about to say, "Jacob hasn't been here in a while." Hey, Jacob, what have you pre-ordered or thinking about pre-ordering? Lane just interrupts me as usual.
I think Lane has to black out his screen because he's sitting right beside you because you guys are a fucking married couple.
Yeah, no, that definitely is not the case. That is definitely not the case, even though we both are in the same great state. So I know that at least in that, Marcos has good taste. Basketball superstars, that's a different story. But I can just blame that if he was born on the wrong decade.
The wrong decade? You mean the correct one, where everybody's online chronicling?
I know all the Zoomers think they were born
exactly.
decade.
The generation below me is the worst one. Gen X, whatever it's called, Gen Z, whatever they are.
That's Gen Z. No, I'm Gen X.
Oh, you are? Okay, so the Gen Z then is the one. Yeah,
they're Gen Z, X, then Y, and then Z.
They grew up on internet.
The Zoomer Boomer, and then I'm not. I guess Jacob would be like the Treebeard generation or something.
There we go.
See these hands? They're wise. Like
painting
they tell a story.
He remembers what the Beard Wives. He doesn't know where the Beard Wives have gone because it was so long ago, and he forgot what they look like.
True.
Jonas, I think he tried to do a emoji and it came out like this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's speaking in some code that only Jacob.
It sounds like something from The Shining you'd write on the fucking mirror to me. That's all I think.
That or like a horror movie, like big, like little tagline type thing, like someone reads this over and over and then you're dead.
That would have been the signal if Jimmy's one of his light up head sculpts with his endoskeleton last night had been broken and was blinking. That would be like the Skynet code to finally initiate Judgment Day.
Wait, what was broken?
No, I'm saying if Jimmy's the eye, because he unboxed his endoskeleton, the Terminator 2 one last
Yeah,
night.
I haven't watched that yet, so
Yeah.
I didn't know if someone
No,
came.
but the eyes light up. So I said if the eyes had been broken and so they were flashing, that would have been the code for
Gotcha.
initiating Judgment Day.
I see. So, real quick, before we even get to like new pre-orders and stuff, I actually got a post in our godlike a group chat that Jimmy sent us. Let me pull this up real quick, and it's related to Popo, and he's got a new piece, and it looks like it's the. Let me bring this up real quick. It's taking.
Oh, Popo, what did you do?
And I know he got a big old box. That's all I know. My connection is like super slow.
Wait, is this one that is this a post that had like 5 boxes in it or something that all look massive?
Okay, I got it. This will work if it loads up. But let me share the screen real quick.
If this is the one you're talking about, I think I remember looking at this and I was going, "Who the heck got this and why?"
Oh my god, my laptop is so old. It's like just not want to work right now.
It's just got too much porn on there, dude.
Dude, it's bad, man. Like, I had like 20 links up. It's pure porn.
One thing I am, guys, is I am actually trying to get my stupid camera to work right now because I don't know why it's black. It's not supposed. Oh, okay, that's a Dark Knight bust.
It is. It's either bust. I was hoping it was the 1-to-1, but obviously just the bust because he's not that big of a collector. I guess he can't get the 1-to-1. You know, with the whole armory. Oh, loser. I'm playing. But
do you know anybody that ordered that?
Huh?
You mean the whole big setup?
The armory?
I don't know.
Bro, that's like $40,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a whole house.
But again, I mean, if you were into Batman, I would sell all my other Batman shit and just get that and be fucking done with it. You know what I mean? Like that's all you fucking need.
Point, for sure.
You know what's scary is because that's one of those big with wheels like roller things that I remember when I saw Toshi roll that thing in when it had the 3rd scaled Catwoman on the Bat Pod that the Queen put out. Because I remember I wanted that thing. I remember when I saw him roll, had that and roll that. And I went, I am really glad I decided not to buy that thing. Because that thing would be sitting in my main living room or something like that, having to be I would have had to move out the coffee table, and that thing would have had to become the coffee table because I have nowhere else where I could have put it.
You know
if I had
crazy
actually done that.
That piece, I remember when people unboxed it, they said it was overly boxed, like it was too big for what it was actually, which is I guess it's not a bad thing. Where if it came in good, perfect condition, that's awesome. But at some point, you're it's gonna take up so much box space. I wouldn't probably want that, obviously. But
Jonas, that might be a good question directed to Jacob because I'm not gonna pick that up. You might want to check. I would just before Jacob. I would say Jimmy just put up a video in relation to Magic cases. You might want to check that out.
I love fucking Magic cases. I got a bunch, and in this new room I'm going to be redoing this next month. I got a bunch more to go in there, but 100% worth the wait, dude. 100%. And no, they're just great. And the only bad thing is putting them fucking together and the weight. Both those fucking suck. I have put together 20 of those fucking cases, and they're still a pain in the fucking ass, dude. And the weight sucks, but I know Payne. I always forget the name of his fucking website.
He has some.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is it? God damn it!
But he's he's official dealer though.
Yeah. So the ones Payne gets, it's the ones that got shipped over here, but then the people didn't end up paying or something. So he gets theirs. So whatever you order from, he just gets random stock sometime. Whatever you order from him, he will literally get it to you within 2 weeks. But no, the Maju cases, I can't say enough good stuff. Now they're having their Black Friday sale right now for the next few days, and you get 20%. Now, I'll tell you guys a secret. I have won the Black Friday sale twice for the U.S. and all you have to fucking do is literally go to Google and look up like the official world clock. Like, and I think that's what they base it on. And 4 seconds before it goes to midnight, you click the fucking code and submit it. And I've gotten it twice. It works like a charm. So you can get 20% off from them if you try that. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. But I've done it twice, dude. So you got pretty good chances.
There we go.
Let me try to find Payne's fucking thing.
And then Jojo joined the show. Thanks for joining the show, man. Lane, real quick before why Jacob finds that. What pre-orders or things you're thinking about getting? We haven't even talked about that yet. It's been what, fucking 10 minutes. So.
Well, you wanted to get plenty of time, so
yeah, we do.
Well, yeah. So statue-wise, I haven't done anything. Although we might talk a little bit about some later. I did more of my stuff recently was some Hot Toys stuff, but a couple more expensive purchases because I pre-ordered that Darth Vader Mustafar, which you might have heard Freddie carry on a little bit about too, because it's literally the same figure pretty much, except for like different eye color and a different base from Celebration, where some people spend up to $1,500 on.
Yeah,
I know how that feels. I spent under $1,000 on mine of the Darth Vader Sith Apprentice figure, which I'm trying to sell right now. And I'm going to take a big hit on probably. But I got that, and actually because a couple of weeks ago you might have seen it, Marcos, because I had sent to you. I had a video game Venom 6-scale figure that fell and broke. It was 21 inches tall. It was that really huge one. Yeah. So I've been trying to think of what could I get as a replacement to kind of set up there, because I wouldn't put a statue or something like that. I think I know people have quarter scales on top of like detolfs and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, that seems like for just that one day, 2 or 3 years from now, to suddenly see everything come home and have everything shattered all over the place. Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to figure out what could I put up as there as a replacement. So I found I'm actually getting Red Hulk, the Harrison Ford Red Hulk from Captain America. I don't like the movie that much, but I actually really liked Red Hulk because I'm like, it's a rampaging Hulk, which we have not seen anything like that in live.
Avengers.
It did. I'm like, anything that helps, even if it's not as cool or the character's not as good as original Banner. Anything that help can scrub Professor Hulk from my brain a little bit. Just even if it's just a little bit, I'll take. So I'm going to be doing a setup. Oh, geez, Mr.
I know. I just looked at that. So Popo, real quick.
That's going to stop me in my tracks.
Yeah, no. He said I got the life-size full-scale Batman, so I'm guessing the 1-to-1 fully not bust. Awesome.
Oh, so you did get the
you're badass. You got the bust, you're not badass. But you got the 1-to-1. Awesome. $75K for the
whole armory.
Australia. I know I know they do everything that Popo buys is always more expensive because it's Australia. Like they have a big tax or something like that. So that is absolutely
so Popo. So he's got to be getting that life-size Selena Kyle the Queen showed there, so that because that's going to be small potatoes for your friend having to get that. We talk about how much we're thinking about spending. Talking about $5,000 on like that Terminator battle. The battle damage Terminator bus. Yeah. Where we just kind of almost recoil in horror sometimes at that much money on one piece. Just thinking about spending that much on multiple pieces can make you go, ugh.
Yeah.
But one piece makes us. But that, Off the Racks is also really good.
Nice.
John Hensley, because I've bought a lot of Hot Toys from him.
Off the Racks is that Module Case website.
Yeah, they have Module Case, and Hot Toys. Yeah, for Payne, he just never asked me to actually say his website's name. I'm like, okay. But I'm finally deciding to do a setup where I'm going to use Red Hulk because he's going to be 18.5 inches tall figure. So he's going to be huge. But I'm doing a fight setup with him. And I own She-Hulk from that She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Don't ask me why, but I hated that show. That may be one of the most hated shows I have.
You love
I know, but I love the figure. I think the figure is awesome. I love the figure. But I'm going to put them her, and then I'm getting Wolverine from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
The limited edition brown and tan classic suit. So I'm going to put both of them squaring off fighting against Red Hulk. So it's kind of an idea. I'm going to be moving some Batman stuff because I've had like the same. I've had a Bale Batman on a Batpod 6-scale thing for like 2.5 years in the same spot. And I'm like, I just kind of want to have a change after a while. But statue wise, honestly, I'm just waiting for that Batman and Catwoman diorama with the Phantasm, the quarter scales, the prime one show. See, like Chris, Batman statue collector, most everybody, they're all locked in on the Phantasm. Like that's the thing they want. I want the Batman and Catwoman because that's from Tom King's run where Batman and Catwoman are actually together. Like,
yeah.
And I wanted to get one that is a diorama quarter scale like that. Because most of the time, like Sideshow's made some, kind of like that, but they're all fifth scale. But this is a quarter scale one that I love. The suit the Catwoman's in is based off Claymon's art. Mm-hmm. I've been waiting 3 years for that thing to finally be shown.
I know they showed that so long ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to get Phantasm too, but I'm not going to be putting them together. I'm going to be getting a new bookcase next year, which probably I'm going to set. That's where Batman and Catwoman. I have another spot where I'm probably going to get Phantasm too.
Yeah,
but so statue wise, I haven't been doing anything recently because I do have several statues on order, and I'm assuming I should have Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
Quarter scale should be coming to me maybe by the end of the year because people have started to already get them from Prime One. I'm getting them through Spec Fiction.
I saw people were getting the Psycho Pirate recently in China.
Yeah. Common Concepts has had the Psycho Pirate for a bit.
Yeah.
But
I need to I want that piece.
Otherwise, though, I did pre-order actually my first 1/10 scale statue yesterday.
Whoa. Okay. What is it?
Yeah. The Silver Surfer for the Fantastic Four movie that Iron Studios is doing. I really like. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my statue collection mostly to like DC stuff, whether it's live with maybe an occasional live action piece of whatever, kind of here and there maybe.
Yeah.
But I love Marvel. I love a lot of the Marvel characters, but I'm trying to think. I don't want to get Marvel stuff starting to come in, So I tried to think of, do I have an avenue where I could stick that itch for that particular license and stuff? Because I'm like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, that kind of stuff. But I love Tron too. I mean, there's a lot of things I like, but there's.
I always thought it looked like dog shit. Is it actually good?
Well, the first one is not. The first one is kind of hard to watch these days because it is very much of the early 80s. Yeah. I love Tron Legacy, though. I've seen Tron Ares twice in the movie theaters. I went to see it Tuesday this week.
Is that
Ares? He's in it for like 3 minutes. He has a cameo.
So everything in the trailers is all the scenes basically because they promoted him in those trailers the whole time. I feel like.
Yeah, he's in it for a very he plays kind of a pivotal part in the movie, towards in it, but it's a very small cameo. But I'm really very much I think that could be because I have a bookshelf that I'm going to be moving a bunch of books off of. And so it's high enough in the air. It's away so my cat can't get up at it or anything like jump up to it. But I'm going to have one shelf because they're about 12 inches high, the actual shelves. So they're tall enough for a 10th scale statue, even if with a little bit of height, can fit on them. And they're not big. That's not my primary, normally what I would think of like collecting because they're small. But it's a good outlet if occasionally I want to try and get a Marvel piece. I have a limited space I have to work with, so it has to be something I really, really, really want,
I've never seen a 10 scale in person. Like, how big are they?
7 to 10 inches.
Are they really? Mm-hmm. I guess I never really looked into them, and I never thought about it before.
I mean, there's some that can get pretty tall. I mean, because there's a lot of effect maybe or stuff like that. I remember there was a Blue Beetle based off the comic, even about the same time the movie came out a couple of years ago, which was like 11 inches tall.
You just blew my goddamn mind. I have not heard the word Blue Beetle since that movie fucking released.
Oh man.
Dude.
Oh, I love the Blue Beetle movie. I went to see it in one of the only dummies who went to see it. Actually, I went and saw it opening weekend.
Oh.
I pre-ordered and got the steel book, like 4K Blu-ray of Blue Beetle.
That movie is so mid that it made people actually want to deport legal immigrants from Mexico back.
Yeah, but hey, I admit, like I like Black.
Boring.
I really enjoy Black Adam. I enjoy that movie.
It's not horrible, but I don't. I'd rather have a bad movie. Like I don't know. I'd rather have a bad movie than a boring movie, and that's what Blue Beetle was. It was just so by the numbers, nothing crazy good. It was bland.
Hey, I wanted to buy that third scale Prime 1 statue they announced.
Taco Bell.
I was ready to get. I just thought it was a little bit too expensive. By like maybe $300.
We're to get the Blue Beetle statue from them before some of these other ones we've talked about. That's fucking wild, dude.
Wow.
That's
wild. I love the Blue Beetle design
cool,
in the movie, and it had so many switch outs.
Yeah,
that was before I was in anti switch out mode, kind of. I've become in the last couple of years. But JoJo, okay, I've had to listen to so many people call Tron area staff.
It looked terrible.
It wasn't bad. It was just boring. Like it was so formulaic. Like it was the most.
Well, I will admit, like Susan Sarandon, like.
Well, let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. How the fuck do we get a Blue Beetle movie, but not a Nightwing movie first? Like, what? Thank God it wasn't in the Snyder universe. Thank the fucking Lord. But still, like, how is that happening? That we get Blue Beetle before a fucking Nightwing movie? That is absolutely insane by DC. They are so mismanaged in every way. I love to see it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this just real quick. I would just put in context and everything, and I'm speaking primarily for the MCU. We got 4 Ant-Man movies before we got a Fantastic Four movie.
That's so crazy.
There's 4 Ant-Man movies. What?
No, there's 3.
Three Ant-Man movies. Sorry, not 4.
Oh,
3.
Even that. That's crazy.
Yeah, because there's Ant-Man,
Walter,
and
give
the
me like
Wasp.
5 shots in, dude. I'm probably maybe 3 shots. I'm motorboating that thing. Man.
Yeah, well, when that came out, the thing is though, Susan Sarandon's villain is so generic, evil corporation villain. Like they could have had any actor or actress in that role, and it still would have been the same. But
don't you think they didn't do Fantastic Four because the other one sucked so much?
My God, Carl.
Well, I think they may not have had the rights at the time and stuff too.
Carl, you're right.
They hadn't bought Fox.
Yeah, there's not a perfect ass for Nightwing as a.
That's going to be very hard to do. But,
like you got to find a white actor too, so it's like really hard at that point. Like you got to get someone doing squats 5 days a week before he puts on that suit, you know. So.
Well, I mean, you're talking about having the workout regimen like Corn Sweat had, or
squats
for some of these roles, or even Robert Pattinson had to do for Batman. Like those guys have, or Wolverine's Hugh Jackman has had to do Wolverine. I mean, you have to do body altering.
No, but the thing is,
exercise and diet.
His meal plan would be like Southern soul food, but just squats only when he's working out. So that's get that booty going, dude. But okay, real quick though, Jacob, what do you have on pre-order? I know. Wait, real quick. Someone asked if you're getting this on pre-order. I think you answered it, but where is it? Cave Troll, Great Cave Troll. Where is it at? I can't find that fucking thing. But someone said, are you gonna get the Cave Troll right here from Prime 1?
I saw the PO. That's the only one I haven't pre-ordered, but no, it's gonna happen. I mean, sometime this month, I gotta do it. But I'm gonna get it from Spec because of the free shipping.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
You know what I mean? For $700 more.
Yeah.
Prime 1's it's gonna be over $1,000 for sure shipping. So fuck 100%.
That. For slow shipping, it's gonna be over $1,000.
100%.
Yeah, it's still not that slow though. You know what I mean? It is.
I just mean for the comparison, for like if you did the other where you're going to get it a lot faster.
But that's a piece I don't need fast. I need to figure out where the fuck I'm going to put it.
Exactly. You need time. You need time on that one.
Yeah. But no, I haven't pre-ordered that one. I pre-ordered a bunch of other ones so far. been an expensive year.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
had some
it's
Lord
been
of
a
the
bad
Rings
year for
fucking
me too.
nerds.
Yeah.
They were complaining. They're like, "Oh, nothing good came out this year," and like they were all agreeing, like,
Sauron,
like there was nothing. I'm like,
that,
what? I'm like, you had
Queen
fucking
Studios, I
Saruman.
thirds, yeah.
You had the 1/3 Queen Aragorn. You
Yep.
had fucking Cave Troll. They're like, I don't like any of those pieces. I'm like, well, you're a fucking moron then, because those
Yeah.
are like some of the best pieces.
100%. But so Walton, do you not know the shows? It's Merry Christmas stream, guys. Come on now. It's October. It's October. It's Merry Christmas stream. That's why another two that guys. It's Christmas. Okay, it's not Halloween's whatever. Thanksgiving's cool. It's Christmas time. Go to your Hobby Lobby, your local Hobby. It's gonna be Christmas stuff there with some Halloween stuff here and there. It's Christmas already, guys. Get ready. It's like Home Alone, baby.
Marcus confuses me sometimes. Like
What?
his definition of time is definitely lapsed
Yeah.
or accelerated.
You guys not know
I just figured, guys, that was his early.
Lane.
That was his Halloween outfit. Was ugly Christmas sweater guy.
Layden, when you're a raging alcoholic like me and Marcos, like you do lose track of time in what
What's
the fuck is
that?
happening.
What's that movie?
Well, hey, I'm sure I don't barely drink, but I'm willing to bet last month I did something neither of you have ever done. Coming to alcohol.
Cocaine? Oh, with alcohol.
I'm shocked. But
Yeah. No. I'm sure neither of you has drunk a glass of wine from a wine bottle that costed $1,000.
Fuck
no, I have
haven't.
not done that. I've not done that.
Yeah, I drank 1,000. I drank
slept
last month. I drank from a bottle of $1,000 wine last month.
There we
Who
go.
opened that shit up?
I know, right?
My dad.
That's badass, dude.
He had it sitting for like a year or more, and that was a gift from his boss for his company for his work.
What was the occasion that he opened it up?
I think it was his work. He'd been working work anniversary or something there, like 14 or 15 years. Plus, he helped them pass a big drug that cleared within the last several years, like got FDA approval and everything. It was a drug. It was a big drug for oh gosh, I'm suffering from it now. The memory disease that's common in older people.
Well,
Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
It's an Alzheimer's drug. It was the first major one that's been passed in years.
Oh,
It
nice.
helps with a lot of symptoms with Alzheimer's disease.
Sure.
He was kind of the lead person behind that for the last 5 years.
So
My
wait,
dad,
he got the wine because of that, or he opened it up because he finished it?
no, he got that, but he just wanted us to have it because I was visiting last month.
Nice.
Because it was the first time in almost a year they had seen me.
How dank was the wine? Like how fucking?
Yeah, so that's what Cypher's saying right now. Does it taste good?
Honestly, I can't tell you that. I thought it tasted okay, but that was literally the first alcohol I've had since December 2023.
Oh, 20.
No, 2023. The only time I ever have alcohol is when I go visit my parents.
There we go. Well,
Yeah. At least that's one thing I can say for you two mofos that you guys, I will probably do, and you two mofos will never do.
No, the only wine I've ever had is out of a box.
that means you slap the bag, baby. Like, that's like the last thing you have to drink. Like slap the bag, and like an idiot.
I didn't even have. But the bad part is I didn't even have that much. I just had a small amount.
But let me just say this though, real quick. Going back on the lanes, like our time is really off because we're alcoholics. Like, have you guys seen that movie Arrival? Like how the time's like circular and like it's like you go in the future, go in the past. That's what me and Jacob are with time. Like we're not in the same time frame as everybody else. We're just drunk.
I forgot this movie existed. Was this a good movie?
That was an amazing movie. Arrival with what's her name? Redhead girl. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her name. And Jeremy Renner. Amy Adams. It's a really good movie. You have to watch it if you haven't seen it. Everybody go watch Arrival. It's Denis Villeneuve that directed it. So it tastes like candy or whatever. I never don't taste that. All right, so Jacob, any more pre-orders? I'm sorry, we kind of got off on a tangent of alcohol and slapping the bag. And time
Not really. I mean, the last big one I had was just a shitty Masters Collection Weta piece,
Mm-hmm.
and then those pictures I sent you, I'm very,
Oh
very
yeah.
tempted.
Oh
to
shoot.
get
Yeah. My bad. Let me bring
that.
that
I'm
up.
really tempted to get this motherfucker, dude.
If I can find it. All right, so let me share the screen real quick. Okay, my computer's moving a lot faster now. Thank God. I don't know what. Like you said, the porn. I had to take off the porn links, man. My shit was not moving, man. It was slow speed. Let's see. I think this is the one. Yep. Cool. Bam. Can you guys see it?
Now I can. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So tell me what this is. I know it's a chair, and obviously Lord of the Rings inspired, but like, what is this specifically?
So this is King Theoden's chair.
Oh yeah, that could be your computer chair.
True.
Is this one four? Oh no, that's old stuff. What am I doing? My bad. I showed
I don't
other stuff.
fuck.
King Theoden. Is it 1-to-1 replica or what?
Yeah, it's made out of fucking wood. He carved that shit.
Nice, dude. This is awesome.
I thought that was baller as fuck. He had a fucking stream out of that. Oh my god! Like it's in Europe though. That's the only thing keep me from it because he doesn't know what shipping is.
Dude, I'm gonna say, how would you even ship this?
Well, so this is the first one he made. He's going to make 6 of them, and the other ones, if they're shipping the U.S., he's going to figure out a way to do it in pieces, and then you put it together. But this, I'm like Theoden's like my favorite fucking character.
No, he's my favorite character. Yeah.
Stuff, but no, I just thought this was baller as fuck.
This is awesome. Like,
It's like, how
many
people have that?
You didn't have to have. Like, there's like, there's so many scenes with him on the chair, like the whole Rohan, like, kingdom. It's very symbolic of, like, especially Twin Towers or Two Towers. Sorry, thinking 9/11 for some reason. What the heck? Oh my God, dude! No King's March, and I'm thinking 9/11 out of nowhere.
Yeah, true.
But seriously, I think this is awesome, dude. Would you ever sit in it? Be honest. Or would you too scared?
Fuck yeah, dude. No, it's made for sitting.
Okay, I'm just wondering. I don't know if you didn't want to ruin it or anything or what.
No, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'd look like a fucking Joker if I didn't sit in that fucking badass chair, dude.
Would it be in your room right now you're in? Basically?
No, I would put it in the center of that new room I'm redoing.
Nice.
So, like, literally all around me are the new Maju cases, and then right in front of me is the life-size Belrog head with the base from Queen Studios.
Mm-hmm.
But this chair, I mean, it's gonna sound expensive, but I mean, for someone's badass, it was like $3,000, and I'm like, dude, I've been spending that on statues.
Custom-made wooden chairs are usually around that. Like anything custom, like tables and all that, if it's done by a really nice, like expensive guy, that's usually around the price, range of that type of stuff.
I agree with Walton. That chair it wouldn't be comfortable at all, but I mean, heavy's the head that wears the crown, and your ass is gonna hurt. So it is what it is. I just thought that'd be so badass to have that.
Well, that's cool, man. That's dope. I love the horses on the side.
Yeah.
Well done. Obviously, if you can replicate that in the 6 pieces he's doing, it's me a home run hit.
True.
Awesome. So there we go. For me, pre-orders, I've talked about it on the show a couple times. It's a huge list. I don't want to go over everything. God, I hate my life. I really do. I guess the new ones I'm gonna get soon. I guess that I know I'm gonna get. I haven't ordered yet. Is the LBS Wonder Woman. I'm probably gonna get the blue suit Batman from LBS too. I like that a lot. And then what? Because like this year, I told myself all anime stuff. That's all I'm pre-ordering anime. And I did do that. So thankfully, I did. And a couple shit. I'm lying. A couple DC pieces here and there too. 1/4 customs. And then God, it was showed in the showcase. I'm blanking out. The Phantasm. I just talked about it earlier. And then yes, I love Ross's artwork. I like it a lot. So with my LBS line from my DC Justice League line, I'm thinking about getting this ginormous print with all the Justice League members. It's like 75 by 50 by 50. It's huge. It's just
inches.
Yeah, it's crazy. I forgot the exact measurements. It's huge. But I'm gonna get all like the 1/3 pieces and like put it right behind it. Basically, it's a canvas.
That's more than 6 feet.
Dude, it was literally. I'm not joking. It was literally like $5,000. Like, fuck, I'm gonna get that though. I have to.
That's like something you'd see in the Sistine Chapel. That's insane.
I know it's fucking awesome, dude. I love it so much. So I do like Ross's artwork. There's some things I don't like from him. I think he makes Batman look a little too fat sometimes. Superman, I hate how he always makes him serious. You know, he never like has a smiling. You guys know I love smiling Superman. But I think he does a decent Wonder Woman, not great. But he does a lot of Marvel characters really well. Like he does a Fantastic Four, awesome. Spider-Man, he does that really well. Wolverine, he hasn't done. He did Deadpool one time. I want to see him do more Deadpool because that's you guys know that's my guy. I want to see how he like his take on Deadpool more. But I think he does a lot of good stuff. But some stuff I'm not a fan of him as well. Would look Oxford. Yeah. Prime 1/3 or 1/4 would look a little bit weird. Next to some Ross portraits. I love the Prime 1 Wonder Woman. They have. I don't like the piece actually that much. I love how they did the gold though. It's like a chrome gold. I love that. I like how that paint job looked. So that LBS Wonder Woman, I'm gonna probably send to a custom painter and get that chrome gold look that Prime 1 did on their piece. So that's like my plan with that Wonder Woman from LBS. So
how scary is it? How many pieces have you had painted by somebody?
None. That would be like the only one that I would do.
See, I'd be scared shitless sending it to somebody.
I would too, but I have some friends obviously in this hobby that they can steer me the right way. I have a couple friends that do paint work, so it just depends. And it's going to cost a good bit, obviously, because you got to ship it there and you got to ship it back, and you got to pay for the painting, obviously. But yeah,
I just be worried about it breaking in shipment. I'm not saying it. I'm worried about somebody that's legit stealing it.
What I would do too probably is like I'll probably keep all the pieces that don't need painting. And I'll just send them the pieces that do need painting in the box maybe, and then be a lighter piece I guess, and then go from there. I wouldn't have to worry about everything else breaking. Just maybe that if something did break is like one piece. Hopefully, can get it fixed. But no, I get your point. That's obviously a risk with like paint work from third party, but
it's not as much as like if you got a custom made, you didn't like the custom color, and you sent it to somebody else to paint it because at least the one like the LBS one has like legit packing and not some custom statue
it's like that black foam. That black foam. Dude, almost all my custom anime pieces come in that black foam. I get always worried, but dude, I'll give it this though. I never had a break in black foam, but I try to put it back in the box. I don't know how I'm gonna do some of it. So, yeah. But LBS Wonder Woman has a strong draw. Actually, I don't think the draw line's that bad. Look at the Prime 1/4 Alex Ross Wonder Woman. That thing has a absolute chin on her. Like she is fucking like she has a chin on that one. But it's kind of accurate to the artwork of Alex Ross. So maybe they did the correct thing. But for me, it looks a little bit too manly. What are you gonna say, Lane?
You did raise for me a question. Do you guys think we're even ever going to see that Blitzway / Prime 1 Justice?
I think it's the
Alex
last
Ross, Wonder Woman, and or Batman at this point.
I think it's going to happen. But it's going to be like the last thing they do, basically, with like Blitzway. I feel like.
But it's been almost a year. Okay, I mean, it's been 10 months.
Lane. Let's get over this, guys. Stuff is coming out at least a year and a half now. It is what it is at this point.
No, I'm just saying for when it was the Superman was announced, it was put on pre-order last December. I mean, we're talking 10 months where they showed completed the prototypes for that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that. I mean, I don't think they're going to cancel the Superman because they're probably just too far along with that one.
I just can't see them cancel the other ones either.
You don't think because they may have fallen through or something that they're not just going to not
the only way they would stop, because first off they have a contract obviously with Blitzway and Prime One, like they have to, and a DC license that they have to like fulfill usually. But if there's no the only way they were canceled, I think, is if there's not enough sales in the pre-order process. So yeah,
Super Fantastic Masterline is not a real Masterline, is it?
It's like what is it? Elite Masterline. I think
didn't the Elite Masterline basically replace just the naming of the Masterline? I think pretty much at this point.
But
that's what they did.
Johnny talked about it. There's like a new technology they have that they're doing. Obviously, you saw that Catwoman, obviously compared to the old version. So there's some new technology they're using with how they're doing statues with that Elite Masterline. So whatever they're doing looks good on the prototype. So.
Well, they did use the same thing for the Morrigan and the for several of their most recent. I think they've been the like Ram Lethal, like the Guilty Gear Strive ones. They're using the same thing.
But Walton, if it comes with armpit hair, has to be mixed media. Has to be mixed media. Yeah, has to be mixed media. Paint stash. I gotcha. But first topic, I guess we're talk about real quick. Since it's been the talk of the week, Lane. I know you want to talk about this piece a lot, and I do too. So let's get.
Well, it just came available, went up, or was fully revealed. Wasn't it Friday? Yesterday or Thursday?
Thursday or Friday?
Thursday night.
I mean, I know it was fully shown Thursday. I don't know if it came up on Thursday though.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday late night or something like that. Finally shown for the first time.
You guys see it?
Yeah.
So this is the video. I'll show the pictures after this, but just a quick video they actually posted today. So yeah, it's something. There we go. Boss baby. Got boss baby right there, baby. Okay, so that's that, and I'll go to the pictures real quick. October 23rd, it said, for a pre-order at the end of that video, Lane. So actually, real quick before I at you, this was actually shown like 48 minutes ago. It's coming with this as well, I guess. The Superman robot. Yeah.
That's really gold, man.
Yeah, it's chrome, baby. It's chrome.
Yeah, he made.
What is this thing? What is that thing?
It's like a
Superman robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made C-3PO feel jelly.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously the pictures of this, like promotional pictures. For me, Lane, you can go first. I can go first because I have a lot of opinions on this, but you can go first. If you want.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say I hate the head sculpt. Yeah, I know I'm not trying to sound hyperbolic. Okay, let me dial that back a little bit. I do not like the chin looks weird to me, kind of. They're definitely kind of going for like the top part of the head feels like they're going for like Christopher Reeve Superman hair, kind of for it. It's a weird hodgepodge, kind of different looks, kind of mushed together to me, that head sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
Comic, and also trying to take some elements of like Christopher Reeve Superman and other stuff into it. I do like the body for the most part, but except like the abs there.
We're a family-friendly channel, right? Stop talking about this.
Yeah, just the not your body, his body. But there's something with the ab definition there that almost I feel like they're almost like they're almost too defined a little bit for Superman. I always felt like a lot of times for when you see Superman, you don't see him really with six-pack abs or stuff like that. It's supposed to be, because he's an alien, he's in good shape and built, but you never see him like there's almost like that's like a bodybuilder, like someone photoscanned a bodybuilder and just put it over there.
You like the Ross look. That's what you're trying to say. You like the Ross look of Superman.
Yeah, well, I don't dislike it, but they seem overly defined here to me somewhat. It breaks the illusion, somewhat the statue illusion for what's like supposed to be the quote material of his outfit versus what is the sculpted body, like being Michelangelo's David or something. I will say I do like the back part there with his parents and stuff. That back piece, although I don't think it's better. I don't think it's better than say like the quarter scale throne piece. Yeah, the backside with them, the Prime 1 show. I think that one's a lot better than this.
Yeah,
that piece may be a lot bigger than this one, like a much bigger footprint than this one.
Same price.
Yeah. Also, the cape looks weird.
Yeah,
the way they have it kind of whipping around and everything. That look. You guys might remember years ago there was like that wasp statue that was put out where it had like supposed to be circling around her like a shrunken version of her.
Smaller.
Yeah, and like her hand out and stuff. But when I look at his cape there, that's what I think of. I don't. How does the cape come like that? It going through his legs? Like what?
No, it's not going through his legs. It's going behind it, but it looks in this angle. It looks like
it looks like part of it's going in between. His under his trunks.
So is his cape just making an S? Is that the reason why?
It's making an S. I'll give it this. There is an option on their website. You can get a normal cape, but it's like a deluxe edition type thing, or you get to add it on, like price wise.
Yeah. I don't like the cape there. It needs to be dropped down or kind of
But
sorry, but anyway, the paint apps look, I think, decent.
Mm-hmm.
Like the contrast of like the darker to lighter blues and stuff on his costume, I think look okay. But my big problems with this is I guess I see stylistically what they were going for with the cape, but to me it looks stupid.
Yeah,
it just looks bad and unnatural. Like
they do a B for Batman on their piece,
and then the head sculpt the head sculpt feels like it's trying to be kind of a weird mishmash of like different art style facial design Superman's had, combining with like some Christopher Reeve hairstyle, and it looks really plain and ugly, like at the same time. It doesn't have the definition, I feel like, the bat that we saw from the Batman. And the back piece, I don't think, like the backside showing Bruce Wayne as a little kid and everything, where you see like the storytelling for it there.
Yeah.
I feel the storytelling of that piece. I don't feel like this or the Morrigan either. I didn't see. Do you know what? Did they already show what the price point for this is going to be?
No. Like I said, October 23rd. It said it's coming out.
Okay, so we'll know by the end of like later this week. So
I think someone said $17.99 retail for the basic edition. I think someone said that.
Really, it's going to be that expensive? Is this a third scale or a quarter scale?
Fourth.
So it's $1,800 for a quarter scale.
Yeah.
Man, I complain about Prime One going wacky sometimes.
No. Supercraft is a company that has higher prices on their statues for sure, like consistently.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm going to say I will just say if it's $17.99, I do not feel this piece. Like I don't even think almost any quarter scale is worth $17.99. Like it's got to have like ridiculous amount of switch outs or something like that, or be a deluxe like that Batman on the super, like one of the throne pieces or something like that has an whole extra back piece, like it's a second piece basically.
Yeah.
That goes with.
And then Ledge said the weakest release yet. I have to agree 100%.
Yeah. So my main three things I don't like. I don't like the head sculpt. I think the cape looks. If they're doing an alternate version that's more like a Drake cape version, or kind of up in the air, like it looks like the wind is blowing in it, kind of. That I would be cool with, but if you have to spend an extra $300 or $200 to get that, no, absolutely not. But I don't like that, and I'm not saying it's necessarily bad with the body design so much, but there's something with how you have his chest there, and then it dips down into those super crazy defined, just like abs that he has there. To me, it totally breaks the illusion that he's wearing an outfit. It looks like that's like a body paint, like someone body painted on the costume who had well-defined abs. And I think like I actually think that you remember that premium format, which was Superman kind of pointed starting to fly up into the air, kind of, going up and away, where we didn't like because his head was looking up, but they did a second head sculpt that was looking a bit more straight ahead, the kind of where he was looking at you, going at you. I think that one is better than this, honestly, looking. But that's just my thoughts on it.
So I'll go real quick. I'm a big Superman fan. Can you guys see this new screen I shared? So this is on their website, and it gives a little bit more details on, like, first off, if you guys can see the Boss Baby, that is literally horrific. That's fucking horrific. First off, like,
now, hey, I will say that is not as bad. That is better looking than the mutant baby thing that was inside, like the Cavill Superman, like the Queen bus that had the little chamber for the base.
I don't know. I think the Queen bus was better than this. This looks
no.
like
He's talking about
the little mutant baby in the little pod thing. No, that thing looked terrifying.
Anything. Yeah,
it looked terrifying. Now this actually, that baby thing reminds me more of Marcos' face.
Whoa.
Nice and big and puffy. He's got those nice Marcos.
Let me just say this: the easiest fix they could have done. And first off, this piece pisses me off in a lot of ways. So the face is annoying because he's like asleep when he lands. He's not awake. So like it's weird that he's like his eyes wide open, deadpan, like a face and everything. And the ship, like for me, like okay, Lane, where does his ship land in the comics, the movies, everything?
In Kansas.
Yeah, not fucking what's it called? The Fortress of Solitude, you dumbasses. Like I'm sorry to say, people that make Superman statues, these companies don't understand Superman at all. I'm sorry to say, James Gunn finally got it right in movie form. He's a human first. He was a human for 15 years, and he got his powers basically when he was like 16, 18. Like he was a human for most of his life, and then he became Superman.
Well, I can say that interpretation hasn't always. Don't forget. Yes. Don't forget, we saw as like a baby kid thing. Remember in the first Superman movie, he lifted Paul Kent, the car lifted up literally the entire truck.
Okay, but Lane, you get what I'm trying to say though. Like, he's majority of the early eye was a human. That's all he thought he was. His parents, Mom and Paul Kent, didn't know he was they knew he was an alien, but they didn't know he had superpowers. And obviously, one day he saves people, and then he knows he has superpowers, kind of, or saves his cattle or whatever shit. So I hate that we keep going on this Krypton route with statues on Superman rather than at least a Metropolis or a Smallville type aspect of Superman. He's a human first, then he's Kryptonian.
However, I will go against you.
Lane, you got your...
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah.
So I hate Boss Baby. I hate the concept of the ship landing in Krypton. I know it's an artist's interpretation. It's not supposed to be like scene accurate, but it still looks bad. I think the ice that we were talking about, Lane, it looks very poorly made, like painted and detailed. It looks very flat and like just bland. The best thing about this piece is actually the crypto. The crypto is awesome. Like that's crypto. That's 100, and the details on crypto look awesome. So they got crypto right. I'll give them that. I like this little aspect of the Ma and Pa Kent, but they should be. If they're gonna have some fucking parents on it, it should be Ma and Pa Kent versus like Jor-El and whatever the Ma-El, whatever her name is. I don't know, but it should be Ma and Pa Kent focus over that. Especially because it has the ship landing. That's like Ma and Pa Kent finding him. That's that scene, not the Kryptonian parents. This is pretty cool, the Kandor. I like that. That was a cool aspect of this piece. I'll give the add-on. And I think so. Another thing I don't like about this piece is that the switch outs really outside of the Kandor, and I guess you could say crypto. The gold like emblem and gold belt look horrifically bad. Like they look cheap.
Yeah, they look really bad. That looks really bad.
That's too metallic. Like you were talking about the metallic look. The Wonder Woman for Justice line from Prime One, how metallic
the metallic one looks. On the Wonder Woman looks way better than this.
No. I'm just saying, but that fits for on her.
Yes,
that's supposed to be a metal brassiere type thing. Superman's belt is not metal. Like it's never been like
a baseball belt.
Yeah, I mean that looks like he's wearing some kind of full metal like. Yeah. Batman belt or something like that.
Yeah.
His utility belt. I hadn't even really thought. I'm too bothered by the other stuff that I didn't really notice that much. So that should be more like a straight banana yellow or something.
But no, they have that option, obviously, Lane. But like, this is like an add-on that you can get. Like the banana yellow right there, and then they have the add-on.
How expensive are they trying to make this piece?
I don't know, man. I don't know. So they have that customizable belt. They have the basic yellow. So there's gonna be 200 edition size, 670 millimeters. It's all millimeters. I think it's like 28 inches tall, or maybe 30. And then like the base is not big at all. It's gonna be like 17 by 20 or something like that.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
So it's not a ginormous piece or by any stretch of the imagination. And they do give you a swap out cape. They haven't shown it because I'm guessing right there, a neutral cape where it goes down kind of like a normal. Also
better.
the pose is horribly stiff. Like it's a very stiff pose, which I don't like. I hate the boxer brief look on the trunks. I hate that look always in Superman. Like give him the G string, bro. Fuck it. Like that's Superman, the G string look. You know, you got this boxer brief. Like dude, like he's not Fruit of the Loom, bro. Like come on now, he's more.
Man, Jacob, isn't it always great? Marcos managed to always say things exactly the most uncomfortable sounding way possible for putting things to you. Where he's like, "Yeah, don't you agree with me that it reminds you? Doesn't it remind you of like Victoria's Secret G-string stuff
saying, like,
on a guy?"
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to go,
like look,
I guess. Like what?
My soup's over there got the G string on, baby, from LBS. That's G string, baby. Let's go.
So what you are saying is that this does not look like in any form or fashion it compares to the LBS recent Superman.
Not a chance. And the thing is, like, I think LBS is like, I think it's very well made, but at the same time, like, it's not a super complex piece. You know, it's a very 1/3 museum, which I like a lot. The portraits on it are very good, I think. But I think the pose on this is like it's super stiff. I think the swap outs are okay at best. Like the gold sucks. The crypto's good. The Candor's that's a cool add-on. And then the Mom and Pa Kent thing is whatever. But like the cape on the normal piece is horribly looking concept wise. It could have looked pretty like it probably looked cool in like the art drawing, but in statue form 3D it looks pretty bad. The ice looks horribly done. We got Boss Baby. We got boxer briefs, not G string. Like this piece is a huge miss on every level. This piece is, like I said, people don't know who Superman is, and they keep making statues of him. Finally, Prime One got us a David Cornswell with the kind of smiling portrait. Thank God. It took what, Lane? How long's statue's been a thing? Like for since 2010. Like finally, they got a Superman with a smiling portrait from a licensed company. But this piece is a huge miss on every level. I feel like the paint job, the details on the suit are very lacking. It's bland. The cape looks plastic. It doesn't look like even polystone. Like this is a huge miss in every aspect of this statue, I think. And they said they're changing a lot of stuff up. They said so. Good on them. But
Cypher had a question for you.
It's that badly done, you know. Shit.
Cypher had a question for you.
What's up?
Just toward you'd be the second most recent comment.
So I like majority of the movie. I don't like the suit that much. The suit was the biggest miss for me. It grew on me during the movie though when I first saw it. When I first saw it, like in like picture forums and like the first couple of trailers, like I don't like the suit that much. But during the movie, it grew on me, but it wasn't. It still was the biggest miss of that movie. I feel like was the suit. So. Hopefully they retool it in the second movie and probably Justice League movie.
My only thing was I actually liked I was fine with the boxers outside. I liked the trunks on the outside.
I'm happy they did trunks though, not Zack Snyder blue suit only.
Yeah, but my problem was the actual symbol.
Thank God someone's with me. Always anything's better than Snyder's fucking.
I didn't love the Superman symbol that they gave for him.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was like a nod to the comics, obviously. I think the yellow, it should have been more yellow, not like a goldish yellow, but it still was a solid Superman suit. It's all right. It's not my favorite movie-wise. But yeah, Jacob, I know you're not the biggest DC guy, but what do you think about that piece?
Dude, all these pieces you guys are saying, all these different fucking Supermans, besides, like, if we're not looking at Bus, all these fucking Supermans look the goddamn same to me, except J&D. Like, those are the only ones that look fucking different. Like,
Priscilla and weird hair, yeah.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of these, but this one, like you said, and Lane said, the paint app sucked. Like Lane said, it looked like they airbrushed his abs on. The gold, you said, is fucking terrible. I do not like the baby. I do not like the parents in the back. I think all that stuff looks hokey as shit on this thing. So, I just don't see that big a difference between all the fucking Superman statues.
Right. Someone said it best. I forgot who said. I think it was our good friend Aiden Martinez. He said someone's like, "Man, I'm trying to compare this to like like a J&D or like LBS or Prime One," and Aiden is like, "No, you compare this Superman to like a sideshow Superman. That's the level it's on." But at least sideshow Superman's $800 plus shipping and all that stuff. This is $1,800. So it needs to be very good, and it's not good in any stretch of the imagination. So,
Yeah, but again, for that much, why wouldn't you just buy a J&D one? I get it if you were in love with the comic and shit.
No, 1800. No, you're right, because first off, the box is gonna be smaller, Jacob. So shipping's gonna be cheaper for the J&D. It's what the J&D. If you get the single version of the Reeves, it's gonna be what, like 2,300, I think. So you're paying $500 more with shipping. It's like $100. So you're paying a little extra, but
I need to ask you guys this because you guys are like big hard-ons for comics. Would you guys rather have a comic Superman piece or that Reeves piece? Because whenever I think of Superman, I always think of fucking Reeves, dude.
For me, comics, but I do like movie pieces. Like I'm getting the Corn Sweat from Prime One that they posted, so
that they showed at the event.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago.
I will get that one, but I'm more comics versus.
No, I get that.
Yeah, but I think the Reeves is amazing though. I think that's one of their best pieces from J&D easily. So
and the comics are. I mean, you still see to this day the comics have a lot of like, and a lot of the statues. You still have a lot of Reeve influence and stuff like that in there. Anyway,
so that I'm on spec right now. Just the single Reeves was shipping like $2,600.
Oh, that's a little bit more than I thought, but
yeah, but still like for $1,800.
It's better than that fucking piece. That's $1,800. Yeah, 100%. Like way better.
And where's this company at? Are you going to pay tariffs on that shit too? Like
it's an Asian-based company, so like you're going to pay some tariffs, obviously.
Like it feels like everything is an Asian.
Yeah, and with that whole backdrop with the Portraits of Solitude with the what's her name, Jor-El and it's the mom. Like that's gonna be another box, obviously, because of that stupid ass backdrop, you know. So, but the thing is, like, this piece is not even that great of a companion piece to the Batman, because the Batman doesn't have a backdrop; it has like bats, but it's not a backdrop piece either. So, like, it doesn't even fit the line either at this point. And then you have Boss Baby at the bottom. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's just a miss in every way they could have done. Like, oh man, like I know I'm not very influential in statue company, but I wish they would have just showed me this concept, like, and I would have tore it apart, and hopefully they would have switched their shit before they even put this out on fucking pre-order. But hey, if you love this piece, good for you, man. Like if you get it, you know, more power. It's 200 edition size, so you know it probably will sell well in the aftermarket if you do sell it. But for me, man, it just, yeah, I don't know. But I agree with you, Jacob. Like I would 100% buy that Reeves piece over this, even if I'm paying more, but
yeah.
And the thing is, too, $2,600. I bet you that's aftermarket prices because it's been probably sold out on J&D's website. So you know, Todd probably shot it up a little bit.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
It probably was around $2,300 retail from most places, I bet, and they just shot up the price a little bit. So yeah, I would rather get that piece 100% over this. And I'm not the biggest Reeves fan either. So, but real quick, JoJo. Best thing about James Gunn Superman is I get it. Yes, I love it because Superman in Zack Snyder's universe literally was invincible. So there's no drama in like him getting hurt ever, I guess, without kryptonite, which is like the most boring, you know, Deus Ex Machina type plot point you can ever do. Like this guy always has to have to have kryptonite just to lose. Like he got his like someone said it best in that movie. Superman's a big fish in a big pond, though. Like he's the biggest fish in a very big pond, so he can get his ass whipped by multiple people. But he's still the strongest in the pond. But there's people right behind him. Like Zack Snyder's Superman was invincible. Like outside of kryptonite, no one could literally touch this man. He was a fucking brick wall of anybody. So it was very boring to watch the Snyder Superman. It wasn't a Henry Cavill's fault. I always say that. If you put James Gunn with Henry Cavill, it would have worked out very well. But he had Zack Snyder, not James Gunn as the director.
Speaking of Cavill, did you guys see that new trailer for The Witcher? It looks fucking awful, dude.
Horrible.
Well, that's not Cavill. That's Liam Hemsworth.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Because
Cavill was Cavill.
No,
yeah,
I saw that. I'm like,
I'm wondering, did they cut the budget for that show a little bit? Even though they supposedly spent like a couple $100 million on it.
I don't know if they did, dude. It's just not good.
Yeah. You know what? Cavill left, right?
Well, they weren't staying active. I mean, you got to be careful, guys.
They are not. But he's like, I can't disrespect this IP like this much. He's like, I'm getting out. He's like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm not disrespecting his IP. I love Cavill in every way, but he just dealt a bad hand.
I mean, the TV show is just doing its own thing.
Yeah,
it's going to have this season this year, and then next season will be the final one. probably this time in 2026, and then it'll be over. It'll be 5 years, or I think it's been started in 2019 actually. So it's actually been like a long time. Like the actress who played Siri was so much younger when she first started. But yeah, I mean, that show is just, it's its own thing. And they've done a whole bunch of other projects part of that, like The Blood Origin, which was a 4-episode, which is probably a million times worse. I didn't even watch it. And the animated movies, they've done a couple that are related to it, some other stories.
The first 2 seasons were good. Like first season,
the first season was dope. It was awesome.
Second season, I watched first season, thought it was pretty good. I hated the second season, but that was
I would not say hate. I can't believe you hated the second season. It was not that bad. Third season,
well, it totally was its own story. It didn't follow any of the books up. That was all original.
Third season went like this. So it was like
third
first
season,
second season, and third season like that.
My problem always with the show was Geralt, the main character, is barely in the show.
Yeah.
It's all been especially the second season was all about Yennefer.
The writers and the showrunners hated Cavill. They did not like Cavill because he kept back like when they're writing something. Like, why are we doing this? Like, this is not accurate to lore, and they hated him. So he got his way out of the show.
A lot of it was the showrunner is a feminist person. She has said so, and that doesn't mean always that they're going to do whatever. But she wanted to do it's. I'm not willing to jump all over saying it's totally not The Witcher, because there are things that are, from maybe not accurate completely to the books, but there is stuff in the show that still is things taken from the world and everything. But they just are telling their own using the Witcher world to tell their own story that they want to tell.
Yeah.
Using the characters from the world, which. Hey, I will say in adaptations, that's what a lot of people do. But if you're basing it off, especially a long running, I mean, this would be like doing a Lord of the Rings thing and having like Aragorn staying in the Elven lands of Rivendell and Arwen goes off as part of the Fellowship.
That would be horrible.
Well, they would throw in they would throw in Aragorn takes an arrow to the knee from like an orc assassin or something like that. Azog the Defiler's Lane, idiot second cousin.
Hey Lane, if Lord of the Rings was made today or 2 years ago, this definitely would have happened. Like 100%.
It did with the animated movie. That's what happened.
I know, but I'm just saying. In the legit Lord of the Rings movie, if they did it today, like 2 years ago, that would 100% happen. Like,
no. What would happen is Rings of Power. So exactly like you said,
it 100%. Yes.
No, it happened.
It's So, The Witcher show is just, but a lot of people also complain about the games though. But the games are their own separate kind of thing too. Like they're literally their own separate thing.
Now, I will give the show this.
But it's written better.
That first season, when you got to see Yennefer's tits, oh my God, her body, her face, but her body smoking hot.
I got to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. 5 minutes at most.
All right, good luck.
I know. Yeah, after
that body, dude.
Ooh.
Oh my God. That's
they got the right actors. They got the right actors.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The best tits I've ever seen.
Goth tits.
Well, it's really funny. It's because, I think the Witcher show itself has always kind of faced a little bit of an identity crisis because it's trying to do. Especially at least early on. I think by season 3, it was just they were doing just whatever they wanted to do. But it was trying to have a Game of Thrones vibe to it. But Witcher has stuff happen, but it's not. It's not the political intrigue stuff is what makes a lot of Game of Thrones. Witcher TV seem to try and do that sometimes, but that's not really what The Witcher's about. The Witcher is a more traditional adventure fantasy style story.
Medieval times, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's more of an adventure series where Game of Thrones is more
politics,
the political intrigue with fantasy adventure stuff mixed in.
You guys probably know this shit because you guys are fucking nerds also. But on Game of Thrones, where Shay, what she did originally? She was originally in German porn. Shay was Tyrion's little mistress in the
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, no. That's where she started. I'm like,
what's
one
her
of my
name?
nerd friends told me that. I'm like, what? And it was
What's her
like,
name again?
what's her porn name?
No, I'm kidding.
I never watched it. I don't know why. But
I have the entire Game of Thrones
being
on
German porn
4K.
kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie. But
they're big leagues. They're big leagues, dude. They
that's
go
what I'm saying. I'm not banning up there. I call me old school. Give me a nice magazine. There we go.
Yeah.
Little porno mag, huh?
Wow, we're really going up on the deep end. I'm sure William, if William's popping in right now,
yeah.
he's like, "This is exactly what I wanted in my channel."
Hey, we got 13 viewers, man. Like people
I know.
are all for it right now, man.
People are staying around listening to us babble on about silliness.
Let's go back to Cavill though, real quick. Well, Cavill's a cool guy. Just chose some unfortunate movies. His agent needs to be fired. Like this guy gets put in some shit movies, man. I really feel bad for him because I think he's a great actor and he's a dork like us. He actually is. Like he has a whole gaming setup. He's a big old dork, man. He respects the lore, which I like a lot. He doesn't talk down to fans. He just gets put in fucking some shitty ass positions.
Yeah. Okay, go back to his agent. On paper, these movies sounded okay and good.
Okay, yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
no, you can't.
He's like Watchmen, DC Universe. We're going dark with the DC. He's like, that sounds pretty cool, dude. And then you realize like this fucking sucks, man. Like shit.
How did Zack Snyder go from Watchmen, which is probably my favorite superhero?
It's a top 10 comic book movie of all time, easily.
And then it just.
But you know why I say this tangent real quick about Snyder? When Snyder's on point and it's a perfect project for him, he actually does a really good job. Like 300, obviously Watchmen. What he did with Watchmen, though, the reason why it succeeded very well was because he basically just copy-paste everything in the comic and just put it on film. Yep. And that when you give Snyder power to do his own thing, that's where he fucks up. He doesn't know anything about lores. He likes,
Batman killing people.
Yeah, he likes machine guns on Batman. Which there's a perfect scene in like Batman comic where he gets like thrown a gun to him and kill this person. Batman like almost throws up because he hates guns because it killed his parents. But Ben Affleck Batman just fucking mowing down fucking like a whole a whole diner real quick for some reason. But yeah. So like when you give Zack Snyder power and decision making, that's where he starts screwing up. When you don't
want Zack Snyder to have creative control because that's how you get fucking Rebel movies, which is like two of the most incoherent, stupid movies.
Yes,
I've like ever seen. I mean, I talk about like saying Tron. Like Tron is a movie series which has had. I've never in any one of the three movies. The plot of the movie is basically it is there to help do whatever cool visual stuff is going to happen. Like it is supposed to be the serviceable means from getting to one point to the other. And to me, in all three movies, it does that. Rebel Moon just had stupidity on top of nonsense on top of that. You're like, why is any of this thing? Why is this person here? Who is where? I can't name a person. I can't name a person from it. I mean, that kind of thing. But like Snyder's movie, the Snyderverse, it really wasn't Zack Snyder's really and like after BVS, really, because I mean they had all those other stuff.
Who's here?
Popping up.
Look who's here! I haven't talked to this dude forever. Mel, what's up, bro?
Melvin!
Yeah, what's up, man?
How's it going, everybody?
I see he's deciding to show how big baller he is because if I am not mistaken, that would be a Power Master Optimus Prime behind his head.
Yes, sir. Yep.
One of the most.
Whoa.
So,
yeah.
Not your face. No, not your face.
I'm trying to get Mel.
There we go. Hey, guys. So, anybody in chat, you want to see what is probably gave M3 here hours of mental pain trying to put together that Power Master Optimus Prime is supposed to have some of the most individual pieces. And was that the Asian exclusive version? It came with the extra swords.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You can see the sword right there, Lane.
Yeah, no, but I
When
think
the fuck did you get a man bun?
Huh?
Yeah, well,
When did you get a fucking man bun? I haven't seen you in forever.
Dude, and he's looking ripped right now, dude. He's looking swole, dude. You in the gym? What's going on, Mel?
Nothing. I don't no, not actually. I'm just doing my stuff. I just actually went like stay away from statue community for like months.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be
Good
like
for you. You need it. Yeah, everybody needs it.
something new. Do something else in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And he came crawling back. He came
Yeah.
crawling
I
back.
texted him. I was like, "Hey man, I know this is the last second, but do you want to join the show tonight?" And he fucking like, "I'm on the way home. Be there soon." I'm like, "All right, let's do it, man."
did you get the you got the endoskeleton?
Yeah, I just got it today.
Nice.
Oh, really? Did you
Oh,
get
there it
the
is, right
deluxe?
there.
Or did
Yeah.
you get the? Did you get the deluxe that had the secondary arm blaster, or did you just get the?
No,
regular?
I just got the regular. I mean, I don't really care about the two gun. I think I went into like the most accurate,
Mm-hmm.
the scene that they have that pose and whatever. So yeah, it's just
Well, I mean, originally before they decided to obscure like 3/4 of the facial sculpt for that, the original double blaster look was accurate to the movie, to that final scene for one of the different endoskeletons that was wielding the two.
I think
But
that,
then they
yeah.
raised it up and blocked
I think,
part of the
even if
face.
the raised up part aspect of it, even if you lower that, I think it looks better with one gun. So I just
probably it's better.
Yeah.
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 But that Power Master, my God, I think it's fucking huge.
It's huge.
It's a whole garage
Yeah.
shelf. There,
Well, I think that Overlord Megatron, isn't that supposed to be the companion
huge
piece
too.
now, basically?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
the Power Master?
yeah. Supposed to be. Yeah.
And then the Megatron, or what's the piece under it? The Dino Transformer.
Oh, that's the Beast
Transmetal 2 Megatron, Dragon
That
form.
thing's huge as well, but look, it dwarfs that piece, that fucking Power
He looks
Master.
like a little bitch.
I know, it looks like a little fucking one tenth.
That Power Master, I literally think, is it? You may not have had it, but I think that's bigger than the jet powered Optimus Prime, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I think that's like the biggest. Well, obviously excluding that, like Optimus Prime coming with the the entire base thing and everything. It was $20,000.
Oh yeah. The base is like 33 inches diameter. It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Oh, and you got the RDJ bus too, the Iron Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look how small Iron Man looks next to that thing, dude.
I mean, no. See, the funny is because Comic Concepts has that. Actually, has in stock still. I think that one of the still has in stock a low stock for they've had for a while. That big ass Optimus Prime. Was it? Let me guess. It was 4 boxes, right, or 5?
Yes, it was 4 boxes, but it's not that big though. But it's a lot of pieces. But the box is it's all right. It's not that big. It's not that heavy. It's just I think it's just a lot of pieces.
How many hours did it take you to put together?
Oh, it took me 2 hours.
That's not that bad. I thought it'd take way more than that. Even.
Yeah, it's not that bad because I had one transformer, which is the custom Megatron. It took me 4 hours because it doesn't have any assembly instructions or whatever.
Well, we all know that Prime One's assembly instructions are always the best.
Oh yeah, they improved now. Actually, they have this little booklet. Before it was just a piece of paper. Now it's just a little booklet for the.
I'm looking at that. My Blackbeard is around the same size as that, I think. And
that's crazy.
That thing was 78 pieces, because there's bigger pieces obviously than like the Transformer has a bunch of little tiny Lego pieces. But that took me about an hour and a half by myself. Like that thing was hell on earth. I can only imagine you doing that piece to me. I would hate it. But the Blackbeard, there's the big vortex, the big black vortex. It's huge. That took me about 10 minutes, like me stopping, like rethinking why I'm doing this hobby, and then going back to it and trying to I stop and like, why am I doing this? This sucks. And the angle I have it on, that's why it took so long to get it on. But big pieces are awesome when they're built, but it sucks when you're doing it. There's no doubt about it. Like it's the worst, 100%. I'm looking at it right now. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. But Yeah, man. I guess we'll go to the next piece though that we want to talk about. Jacob brought up because he's lame and he likes movie pieces, I guess, for some reason.
Wait. I want to
Dude.
ask Elvin a question though.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Is there anything wrong really with that endo? Because fucking nerds are bitching about it like crazy. And every time, like me and Mark were talking about this, we're like, I think it looks great. I don't see what's wrong except maybe the base. Everything else looks awesome. I think.
Yeah, same question. I mean, I was also confused. Like, I'm not the the nerdy guy that nitpicking anything like it's not inaccurate or whatever. I'm saying, but I mean, as long as I like the piece, it looks good, and I'm fine with that. But I heard some people like complaining about the teeth, this and that. I mean,
Yeah.
me, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the base, like a little meh. It's like the paint job on that, but the
Yeah.
skull and the paint on the endos itself, it's pretty good. I love
I
it.
feel like most companies struggle with gray colors on bases for some reason. Like they kind of struggle with that. Like, they make it too bland. I feel like I don't know, but
Meta Workshop
Yeah.
is really good.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. They're
well,
really
I was gonna say that's a reoccurring theme for Prime One. Like, just anytime they got rocker bases or stuff like that. Although I will say, like, I think like the skulls I heard some people say like on there were not maybe the skulls on the which are a bunch of them on the Hellbat quarter scale and everything. Like the detail and paint job on those was done really, I think, was done really well.
yeah.
But Jimmy, because Jimmy at Godlike, he just got in, unboxed his yesterday, his endoscope, and he got the Lux one. He live unboxed it. So he actually came up with, because he was going to display it like you have it, because the arm blocks like 3/4 of the face, being able to look at it, because they changed the ankle of the way the second blaster arm would be. So what he ended up doing was he arranged the blaster arm, the arm with the blaster, and the alternate head sculpt, and we're able to lay them out on the base. So it basically looked like this one came stomping over an endoscope that had been blasted and destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually made the base look way better. Like, way better. He set it up perfectly. So it made, I was like, that makes the statue look better.
Mm-hmm.
What he actually did. So he's using all the parts.
So real quick, Mel, Ledge says the plastic is what he doesn't like. Is there plastic on the piece? I don't know.
Maybe the arms.
I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I feel like plasticky, but I'm not sure if it's really plastic.
Mm. You think it's like cheaper material, maybe that they use?
I don't think it's cheaper, but yeah, it feels like plasticky. Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, doesn't that make sense though? Because it's a goddamn skeleton, and you don't have. If you made it out of polystone, there's not much fucking there. It's a fucking skeleton. It's gonna feel fucking lighter.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you with it. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that.
But I know a lot of people are saying, like, I'm not this person. I'm not a big fan of Terminator pieces in general, or just Terminator IP. But Lane, I know a lot of 6-scale figures do it. They do die cast, right, with metal sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people were saying. They should, like, for the price point they're buying this at, they should have done die cast. That's what people said. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how much.
Yeah, that's like they just put out a figure, a die cast, like what you're talking about, which is mixed. Though it has plastic, but it definitely has die cast joints in there. So they just put out General Grievous, that robotic alien from Revenge of the Sith, third 6th scale figure people have been waiting a couple of years for. I'm super excited for it because everyone was wondering. Sideshow put out one years ago that like literally fingers would fall off the fucking figure because it couldn't stand up for anything. But this one actually stands up, but it's got a bunch of die casts like built into the frame of it and everything. But it's still like plastic.
Instead of being die cast by that statue, would you rather them just paint the base so it looks really good than die cast? Like, 'cause their bases, Prime 1 bases are like amazing, but they always don't paint them great. I'd rather have the base painted right than have it be die cast or anything like that.
Hey, Walden, don't share that. P2's fine. It's all right. You know. it's carried by the kid actor, which is okay. You know, he didn't do bad, but
So,
It was
Mel,
not
are you?
carried by him, dude. No way.
Yeah,
that was such great.
let's
I was hoping to get one of y'all to get pissed.
you guys are amazing. Mel, so are you to go with that? Are you getting either the two? Are you just getting the Endo by itself, or are you also planning to get like the T1000 statue, or do you already have pre-order
Yeah, I already
either
got.
of the Arnold,
Yeah, I already
one of
have
the RT800s?
the Blitzway Prime One T800. Or have, I think it's already paid in full. It's just the Blitzway taking forever to ship it. So
Well, that's the Blitzway problems. What we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier, actually, with like the Justice line for the Batman and Superwoman, or Wonder Woman.
I have no idea if it's gonna ship or not. To be honest, because there's no.
Isn't it like all the way to, if I remember looking on the Prime One website, they were saying all the way to Q4 2026.
Yeah.
So that's like that's the we have no idea when
Mhm.
this is actually coming.
Yeah.
Release date now. I wasn't sure if you were just doing that or if we because this is just playing into the kind of discussion God likes that recently.
I'm not so sure.
When you saw that Terminator battle damage bus that's going to be super silly expensive, had that changed your mind at all? Because I know you got like the RDJ bus, but is that something you looked at if we showed at Wonderfest?
That's a good question. I'm not sure right now. I haven't thought about it, but probably there's a big chance that I'll probably cancel that, sell the Endo, and just get that Queen instead. You know, the T800.
Mhm.
I'm not so sure if I really want it, but of course it's gonna be I would say 7 grand.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be silly expensive, like silly expensive.
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna be. so I don't know. We'll see.
Nice, yeah. Let's go to the next topic, I guess.
Yep.
Jacob, want to look at this? Talking about, we're on the, Terminator vibe, I guess you could say, the '90s action movies. Jacob wants to look at this for some reason because he's a dork, just like all of us, obviously. But there we go. Can you guys see it? There we
it's
go.
loading.
There we go.
Oh,
So,
the Predator bus.
Jacob, are you getting?
Under.
Are you getting? And this is a Deep Tail Predator 2 Elder Predator. So his name's like Grayback, I think, right? So 1-to-1 bust. 1-to-1 bust. Jacob, you wanted me to bring this up. So what do you think about it, man?
I think he's away.
I think.
Of course, Jacob's away. Hey, what do you guys think about this piece? And Jacob, fuck you, man. I love you.
Well, hey Mello, why don't you go ahead and first since you're just
Oh, dude, this is really cool. I love this. I love the concept. I love the paint. I love the sculpt and everything about it. I don't know, because I haven't. I mean, in Predator 2, they really showed the. I mean, it's very dark in that scene, right, in the ship.
Yes. Like,
And
dark
they-
red, right?
Yeah, and they really capture this. Like it looks pretty good. I mean, I don't have any complaints, and also the price tag, I believe, for the version A with the arm and the gun. I
Uh-huh.
think it was. I would say. I think let's say 3 grand ship.
That's typical bus price right there, right?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Like especially this with the arms, let's say Queen and Queen D, those price tags.
Mhm.
This very very good.
Yeah.
Parts. And also the price, and I really like it.
Yep. I like it too. I think Prime One's coming out with a 1/3 version of this character, the Grayback.
Yeah,
already been out. City Hunter's been out for a while.
so
There
we'll see.
there was $5,000 version of it.
Uh-huh.
I think Alan owned it. Or owns it.
What owns what?
The City Hunter?
Yes, he does. He does own
Oh.
the City Hunter, but there will be a Grayback they're coming out with soon. So
Also, this what do you call this? The gun on the shoulder.
yeah.
It moves, and they have this kind of like animatronic.
Oh,
It
dude.
does move.
That's
Yeah, it does move. Yeah,
That's cool.
Wow.
it's pretty cool. Yeah,
For 3K with all this, that's not a bad deal. And then
it's a deal. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know you could do this too right here, like the no arm, so that saves room obviously and everything. But obviously, if you're getting the bus, might as well go all in, right? With the big old,
Yes.
you gotta go all in, baby. You gotta go. I don't like the Indian, the Native American little star. That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but still, This piece is awesome. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it is awesome. Yeah, I do like it.
Jacob, you're back. What do you think?
I'm back. I always say, I didn't get into Lord of the Rings. Alien and Predator shit would be the line to go down because they have the coolest motherfucking shit, dude. Like this bus and the one they did before of the Jungle Hunter. We're just in this day and age now with these prices that when you hear like $3,000, you're like, God damn, that's just fucking steal, dude.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy, right? That's fucking crazy.
It is, yeah.
If you have the room and like this is one of your IPs, who the fuck would not buy this?
Yeah. Was it 2 boxes? Probably 2 boxes, 2 big boxes. I'll say at least one ginormous box and maybe a smaller box. But
who cares, dude?
Yeah.
Like, if you're that worried about taking up space, burn the goddamn boxes. Be a man.
Whoa!
Wow, someone's shooting.
Watch your
like-
mouth, dude.
Like we get it. You have a forever home, Jacob. Like calm down, all right? Like, dude, like, not everybody has a forever
Hey.
home. You know?
All I know is, life size collector Joe, he moved. You know what? He didn't have like those boxes. You know what he did with that shit? He put it on mattresses and pillows in the bed
I
of
was
his
saying,
goddamn truck.
Yeah, he held it in his the driver's the passenger seat, didn't he?
Yes. Why couldn't you do that? What's the difference?
It's a big difference when you have anime pieces with like 1 million pieces, yeah, with live pieces.
Okay, that would be different.
Yeah,
The-
one bus like this is not that bad, honestly. But
Jake,
so,
the difference is in Texas we don't have basement.
that's true too. We don't have basements. We got attics, but the attics are
We
fucking.
only have attics, but we don't have basement.
Yeah, that's it. And we have attics, but they're hot as hell right now. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
It's hot.
Now,
bro.
in Texas, don't you guys get a lot of tornadoes and shit?
No,
Oh, we only have hurricanes.
hurricanes.
Yeah.
Hurricanes? So, why don't they have basements in Texas? Because it's just like,
The floods.
oh, when you get all the rain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
A lot
house
of
will be
floodplain
as stable with
stuff.
how much rain we get down here.
I always forget how basements are like a rarity. Like in the Midwest, everybody's got a basement, but if
Yeah,
you go
we just
anywhere
don't
else,
have
they don't.
that, yeah. Like I said, it rains so much around here, like the ground will get weaker. The house needs a more stable like sitting, obviously compared to like the Northwest or North, it's the North, obviously. So yeah, we can't have basements over here, dude. It's a hazard. Yeah.
But
Like what
again,
we
this
have,
is one of those pieces. If you bought this, it'd be easy to transport if you're moving somewhere close. If not, sell it on Facebook Marketplace and buy it again.
yeah.
Like,
Uh,
if it's the boxes that you're worried about, this piece is too cool. If
It's
you have the
awesome.
Jungle Predator,
Okay, so you're just gonna keep the boxes if you're thinking about selling it, but
Yeah.
like, if you're just gonna move it, it's boxes are easy to move. They're just like few pieces, unlike
yeah.
yes,
statues that they have.
Let me say this though, Jacob. So the Prime One's coming out with the 1/3 version of this character. Would you wait on that 1/3 version before this? Before you made the
Nah,
or
get this
what?
from me. I mean,
Oh,
for me, I'll
yeah.
get this.
if this is my IP and like one of the sole things I collected, you'd get the 1/3 and display it next to this.
Okay. Go all in, huh?
Why would you not?
Yeah.
Like you can't say no to the Predator line from Prime One. That's one of their best lines they do.
And you get 2 guns with this too, huh? Like you get the 3 guns if you count the shorter blaster, obviously, plasma blaster. So that's cool, man. I think this piece is dope. I think it's really good. Deep Tails are they a licensed company now, or are they still like unlicensed? I know they're like kind of in between.
No way with those prices they're licensed for this shit.
No, but the thing is, like, I've seen them at cons, like New York Comic Con and like in San Diego. So like, I think they're like on the verge of being a licensed company. I think they are. But whoever gets this piece, man, good on you. This piece is pretty fucking dope. So yeah. There's that.
But like what Lige was saying, I even looking at totally different IPs, I'd still rather have that new Arnold bust by Queen than that.
I don't know, dude. I think that piece is such a fucking waste. Dude, I don't know.
You think so?
Dude, if you have the other one, like, why get that one? Honestly, you get like the little dots of like damage, like face. Like, give me the fucking half face of like
Because they already done that.
I get it, but still, like, it doesn't look good. Like, it just doesn't look good with like little spots here and there that are kind of
I
damaged.
mean, okay, so yeah, for the spots, then yeah, I get that. But
Yeah.
with the shotgun, and then the battle damage,
Yeah.
left arm, dude, that's totally next level on that.
What about
Yeah.
just the piece with the hand coming out of the fucking molten steel?
I like that. I actually do like that piece. That little like the piece that kind of goes outside of it. Obviously, like the ancillary piece, I guess you could call it. I don't know. There's a word that's a better word for it, but like the ancillary piece that goes outside of it. That's cool.
Proximity piece.
Proximity piece. There we go. The lava looks good with light up and
I mean,
everything.
with the thumbs up.
Yeah,
Huh?
the thumbs up. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
the
The fucking
thumbs up,
thumbs
okay.
up. Yes.
But the thing is, I put it like this though. If I had that first piece, like the first post I did, I would just want that. I would literally just want that little thumbs up proximity piece. That's all I would want.
Dude, the moving one is so cool though. Moving.
It's fine for me.
Mark,
It's not bad.
Have you watched that?
Have I
Of it
watched
moving?
it?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah. Short T2, yeah.
Okay, so how many times?
Like 3 times in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Like, I'm not a big Terminator fan. I'm not a big Alien fan. I love Predator though. I love me some Predator. I like Predator. The design of the monster looks awesome. Most of the movies have been great. Like, I think a lot of the movies for Alien have been bad. So I can't
Really? Like
yeah.
the first two were amazing.
First one,
all time.
First one's it was innovative. It was cool. Second one is, I think people love the second one. I hate the second one. I think it's so
I like
bad.
the first one better than the second one. to tell
Yeah,
you the truth.
I think the second one is.
I'm the opposite. I love the second one more
So
than
people love the second one. I think the second one, it might be one of the worst movies I've seen in my life. It's so corny.
Which
Like,
one, the Predator?
I love Bill Paxton. I love Bill Paxton. He's so overly corny in that movie.
I'm starting to wonder if Marco really did bang and get a concussion early in life, man.
multiple times.
Like he's got weird takes, man. I mean, I should not be surprised at the LeBron apologies.
I'm sorry if I think Alien Romulus is better than Alien 2.
Oh God, you're definitely up the wrong tree.
It's
Without
way
any
better
word.
than fucking Alien 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just can't. I almost can't even speak anymore.
It went quiet, but I get it because you guys are old. But you know, I love rage baiting you guys so much.
Watch your mouth, Marcus.
Yeah.
Wait, so people were talking about the Doomslayer. Let's bring that up. Fuck it, let's do it, man. People were talking about it. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it right now.
From Prime One.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prime One. I didn't know.
Yeah, I know that that I just picked up actually during the other week, a couple weeks ago, finally Doom the Dark Ages because it was waiting for it to go on sale. Most of my games now, because they're so expensive, I wait till they're on sale.
How is it, Lane?
I haven't started it yet. I've been most of my gaming time, what little I've had, has been in World of Warcraft recently.
That's cool.
Is that
The
game
website
still
doesn't have
around?
anything.
Yep, after 20
What?
some odd years.
That's crazy.
It's nuts, right?
But I know Noah was really into maybe trying to get that, but he was kind of mixed on this thing. I think it looks all right. It's not something I would.
The website didn't have any pictures, so I'm trying to look up some on.
That base for that Doomslayer is like the coolest base ever. With all that blood,
And it does have, and it does have that proximity hint from the Dark Ages. You can get to go with it, kind of like the Resident Evil 4 that they did, or the the Silent Hill one that they showed, where
I was disappointed with the Silent Hill one.
I like the
You like
German.
it? Can you guys see the screen? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So Doomslayer. For me, I'm not big into this IP. I kind of know it just being a nerd, obviously. But for me, I think it looks dope. It's 1/4, so they did a more dynamic piece. I don't know what you got. Does anybody in the chat or the panel play this game at all? What do you guys think about the mixed media, the swap outs that are with this piece? I think the blood effect.
I think I like the swap outs.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. The I think the previous Doomslayer they did was third scale.
Yes, it
If I
was.
remember
Yep.
correctly. It was so ridiculously monstrous. Like it was like the Kratos and the Thor from God of War Ragnarok, monstrously huge.
It was so cool, though. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
This one, I don't know. There's something about it where I am, because I love the shield, which is like the new gameplay mechanic a lot of in Dark Ages. I like the switch outs. This makes me kind of feel like what they were channeling with doing kind of that monster dynamic sort of base thing, like the Gandalf with the Balrog that they did. Like, and not obviously as big or something as that.
No, but I get the stance and everything. You know, it looks the same. I can see that.
Yeah, it does. It feels some of that art direction in it. There is also an imp that you can get. Like, it's going to be a separate statue that you can have that can go with this Doomslayer. Like, he's aiming the gun at the thing. I do wonder kind of about the cloak there, if with all the wool and stuff they're probably going to have as part of that. I played the shit out of the 2016 Doom and Eternal, but this one plays very differently from that, from what I understand. I like the paint apps and everything. I think it's interesting they're actually doing a actual head sculpt, because they did reveal the Doomslayer and like what he looks like in the Doom guy basically in Doom Eternal, because he's like a version of the dark, like an alternate version or a copy or something of the Dark Lord, the actual Lord of Heaven, because he fucking kills his ass in Eternal. But I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to see what the price on this one be. I expect that it's probably going to be reasonable. It does feel like, at least right for Prime One, some of their pieces, the pricing they're doing has not been as crazy. Doesn't it feel
awesome.
like it?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Like
they're one third of really Masterminds have been like around 1800 to 1900, which is like
for like the live action thing. But the Sonya was $14.99, which is a huge piece. So I think something like this is probably going to be similar price range, 13 to 1400. Like the recent
Deluxe edition will
Geiger
probably be
pieces.
around 1700 with all the switch outs they give you, you know. So yeah. I don't know, Mel. Are you big into this game or no?
Mel be away.
Mel's out
for the moment. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty cool statue. I know our good friend Raul is a big, Doom fan, but I have not played this recent title. I just like to buy.
Do you think we're ever going to finally see that Treebeard that they teased?
I think in the December showcase or whenever
there's no December showcases. I mean January, which sucks. But,
I thought they were doing another one this year.
No, it's supposed to be within the last quarter 4.
Yeah,
which quarter 4 doesn't end until January 31st.
I doubt it though.
Yeah, that's the way the quarter.
Goddamn mind, dude.
Yeah, the quarter was always worth it.
If it's in December, I'll be very shocked because what we did ours in September, early October. Like I doubt they did.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
Prime One done it in December before?
They have, but they're just so behind schedule. I feel like that they kind of did this one. The last one was decent at best. The previous 2 though were horrible. So,
dude, they should do it early December and do fucking Treebeard for Christmas.
Dude, they need to do. They finally need to do the fucking Berserk bust, dude. I'm sorry to say, it's been like 5 showcases. Like, what are we doing here?
True.
Well, the Treebeard they haven't shown, like, for just showing stuff. The Treebeard they haven't like shown shit. Obviously, we've talked about like the other Justice statues, like if they were going to show a final reveal for those coming, because those were even longer than that Superman's been up since December last year. I mean, you can still go back and find other pieces. Like there's the Elder Predator we haven't actually seen that they tease. We haven't seen the Elder Predator from Predator 2, the Golden Angel. Trying to think. I mean, obviously, there's still some older Batman pieces and other stuff.
And again, like, as long as they keep making these, like, Treebeard and stuff, as long as they make them, I'm fine waiting as long as they make it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised you want a little break, especially if you end up getting that orc. You're going to get the giant cave troll. You know, have a little bit of break between super ridiculously massive pieces.
True.
The Treebeard's going to be, what, 48 inches tall? Probably 50.
1/4, right, Jacob? 1/4.
Yeah,
1/4. How tall is he? Like 10 feet or something?
Oh God, no.
10 feet? The fuck?
Oh, he's like
he's like, what is he? 15, 18 feet? Let me look this up.
Dude, he's like fucking like 30 feet tall.
No, he's not.
He's like 20 feet tall.
Okay, let's look this up.
Treebeard,
like
14
18.
feet tall.
No shot.
Yep.
Nah.
I just Googled it. I told you.
He looks big. No, he looks taller in the fucking movies. He looks like
because he has hobbits on him.
Yeah, he's bigger in the movies. I swear to God, he's like he's
I'm always right. I'm always right, people. He's 28 inches tall. Not 28 feet tall. 28 feet tall.
28 feet tall. What are you talking about? Motherfucker.
28 feet. So Jacob's gonna get his first like quote life-size 7 foot tall piece in his thing. He finally gets something that gets to make his Sauron bust look like it's tiny.
He has the fucking he has the Gollum 1-to-1 on a fucking like rock. Like that thing is huge. Little baby, dude.
He doesn't. Do you have in another room or anything, Jacob? Do you have that Balrog head?
So,
well, I thought that was a bad question to ask. That's about to start a rant. I can tell.
Yeah, I've been trying. So the base, because I got the one with the flaming base, it doesn't fit through a fucking doorway. So I've been for the last couple of years been trying to get somebody to dig up my basement and put in an egress window, and it's finally happening in November. So I will finally be able to see the statue after sitting in a huge fucking box in my garage for 2 years.
There we go.
So, yeah. I'm excited for that. No, I'm hoping it's huge as fuck. I can't wait to open this, and it's busted. And I, like, put in this egress window, and I've been waiting this whole time. It's fucking broken.
That was horrible. So I guess we're going to a new topic. Let's go to the anime world because like Jacob's favorite IP, obviously. But Lane wanted me to bring this up, and I have very good opinions on this. Meaning, I have very strong opinions on this piece. He's not a big fan of it. So, Lane, what do you think about this piece? If you want me to bring it up.
Well, so I was interested to get some of your thoughts on this one because I was looking at, like I said, I recently saw Infinity Castle.
Yeah,
I'm not the hugest Demon Slayer fan, but I love the anime. I like the actual quality of the animation. And Tanjiro and Nezuko are very likable characters.
Yeah.
But none of the characters reinvent the wheel for me for actually like different type of characters. Mm-hmm. I like some of the demons better. Like I like Akaza.
Every character in the show. Let me just say this: every character in the show is the stereotype of like they're the stereotype of that type of character, and they're that character all the way through. Like they don't switch up.
Yeah,
like depth with them.
Well,
they're very one note.
And they tell they tell a very straightforward story. Yes. There are still some interesting plot beats and stuff. So it's not to say it's like boring or anything like that, but they don't try. Which is a good thing. The author doesn't try and subvert your expectations or something like that.
Yeah, like Jujutsu Kaisen, everybody dies within like the first 3 arcs, some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, or back in the day when Gurren Lagann What's his name? I almost said
he was the main character, the big brother, whatever his name is.
Yeah, for Simon, and then I wanted to punch myself in the face because it's just
I haven't seen
like,
it forever, but yeah,
it's been 15 years since I watched the anime. But I was looking at this because it's 1/6 scale. Now, obviously, as you've said, that is like the sweet spot because obviously, like almost any other shonen show, there are really wacky, really colorful,
powers.
really crazy magic stuff happening in this. With which, when you're going to put this into a statue format, are going to be big and take up a lot of space. I was just curious because I was looking at this piece as maybe something because like I've got Morrigan coming quarter scale. I'm getting. She's not going to go. She's the one non-Batman piece I actually have on order right now. But I need to, in the spot I'm going to have her, I'm going to eventually, I need to get another piece that would go with it. Now, normally I would probably go for a fighting games piece. I don't like the Lilith statue. I don't like the head sculpt to it. So I'm probably going to get another fighting game piece or something eventually to go with her, like a Capcom one or something. But this was a piece because it's not quite as big. I was kind of looking at because I do like Tanjiro and I do like Nezuko. Now, they have some slightly different costume changes as the series goes along and everything. This is definitely like early, you know.
What costume changes do they have? I'm actually trying to think. Like, what do they have?
Well, no, if I was going to try and get a Nezuko piece, or if they were together in one, I would prefer in her more adult look and everything.
I don't think what the adult one is, though. I don't know why.
I'm always a little weird with her little kid look. I normally do not like trying to get statues or things of involving younger looking or such kid looking characters like she is at this point. But I like the sculpting. I feel the anime kind of really coming out into, which is not surprising. It's fucking Prime. Like there are paint apps and stuff, especially on sculpts and on the figure. Not always on the bases, but on the figures, probably I think other than Sume, they're like the two best ones for anime or video game, like for that kind of stuff. But I'm curious to know. I wanted to get kind of your feedback originally from Jacob because he's not necessarily super into something like this.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, this is maybe a little bit more flashy, I guess I would say, than what this
I
is
like
not.
this. I've never seen Demon Hunter. That's on my
Slayer.
whatever.
Slayer.
You freaking nerd.
What are you fucking
Nerd. Jacob wants to start going like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
What a loser! Just know that
he wants to go nerd.
I think this looks great. I mean, like Lane said, it literally looks like it's coming to life. Like very few pieces actually look like it's gonna like move here in a second, and this is one of them. I think it looks awesome.
But I know, so I was interested to hear because it is an expensive piece for the scale size. It's like $1,400 bucks, so it's not cheap at all. I mean,
what was the scale?
1/6.
It's 6 scale. It's still like 20, but with them, it's still like 24 or 25.
So, like Jacob, with like almost all my anime pieces, like they're usually 1/6 to 1/7 or 1/6 to 1/5 scale usually.
So you said it's 1,600 for this for a 6 scale.
13 to 1,400.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think that's that bad. Like again, Weta Workshops, all their shit is 1/6 scale. I've spent that on a 6 scale, and this looks like it has way more going on than the stuff I've paid.
Yeah, because Tanjiro's using his water breathing, and Nezuko just got her demon shit going on.
Yeah.
So that's weird. So most animes are 1/6. You said. Mark.
Yeah, that's like the normal scale.
But they because of the nature of most of these statues will have lots of pieces and everything that are them using whatever their special.
It has like a power effect usually.
Yeah, it's like Dragon Ball always has them doing a Kamehameha or energy blast around them. That's an easy, maybe a more familiar thing. but there's plenty of these 6-scale pieces because of the big energy attacks, or they're being shown using whatever one of their ultimate specials are.
My Blackbeard is 107 like 7
Yeah.
years old, and
Yeah.
it's 1/7 scale, so that's how big it is.
Well, Blackbeard's like 15 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly. My Blackbeard piece is like one. It's like
But
my Blackbeard piece is like one.
even for the regular like human characters though, for like there are Naruto pieces that are 6-scale, but because of their magic, they're being done in action pose using their special attacks. There are 6-scale statues that are almost 30 inches tall.
Yeah, 30 inches wide, all that stuff. Yeah, 100%.
Like they're huge pieces. That's why they do them in 6-scale, because anime, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, anime pieces are usually like action pose things, and they're using special attacks or something.
Yeah.
Lane, what is this bone flew into this girl's mouth?
That's how.
So I can explain it. So like she, if you're, this is not a spoiler because this show's been out for fucking forever. She becomes a demon. So they're brother and sister. She becomes a demon basically in the first episode, maybe the second episode. I'm pretty sure it's first. And that bone thing in their mouth kind of stops her from like eating human beings, basically. So it's like
if she eats people, she's going to become a full evil demon.
Yeah, but at this point, she's like the only demon in the whole like universe that does not like eat people, and she actually protects people. So. Yeah.
So does she eat the whole rest of the time? She has to have that in her goddamn mouth the entire show?
24/7, yeah, 100%.
So she doesn't say anything the whole show?
Not a chance, no. She just does movement and
this is my kind of bitch, dude. This is my kind of bitch.
Especially, there's a character in the show that is just like you. He's like, this is my girl that I'm taking her home with me. Tom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's totally infatuated.
Yeah.
She does speak a little bit.
Does she know how to do hand signs? Is that all she does to communicate?
Well, when her body becomes like a demon and becomes an adult, she's hot.
Yeah, she
this fucking bitch doesn't talk, can't yell at me,
and she cooks. And she cooks, Jacob.
And she cooks. Yep.
Yeah, and she get.
This author knew what he was doing.
Remember how we were just describing women from the 50s? Yeah. What happened? Now we have no King's Day.
We have lost the plot. We have lost the plot.
Yeah.
Now we got OnlyFans models out here. Like, what are we doing now, bro?
Yeah, well, that is her, like, when she finally fully starts unleashing her demon paddle, she becomes an OnlyFans body person.
Walton, you screwed me, dude. I was all in on this show, and you just spoiled it for me, you son of a bitch.
And guess what? When she becomes human again, she sucks.
No, because she can talk. Of course, I get it, dude. No.
Yeah, no. But but for Marcos too now. So because when this one really kind of came out, you didn't get to really kind of discuss a little bit. This was one of the reasons I wanted to also. I wanted to get you did when this one was announced and everything. You haven't had a chance.
So talk about it. So when they first teased this,
when you first teased it, I know you were not.
They just said Demon Slayer coming soon. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, Prime One's doing Demon Slayer. Let's go. And then next thing you know, we waited like maybe 8 showcases later. We finally get this beast, and I was beyond underwhelmed. I was pissed off because like,
and this feels weird because this feels like with Infinity Castle. Now, I'm willing to bet they're going to do more of these because Infinity Castle has been so successful, like worldwide, one of the most successful animes ever. Yeah. I mean, it made $70 million here in its first weekend. Yeah. That's insane in September. But the good thing for this series. If you're because one thing I was considering with this one too, it may not be your top thing necessarily because there are a lot of really interesting. They can make statues out of a lot of the characters, and people will buy them. There's a lot of really characters that people like from Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
both get bad guy and good guy.
But back to my point is that I was extremely disappointed in this piece. I waited 8 showcases for them to show this. I'm like, okay, like it's fine. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just okay at best. The portraits, everything looks PVC. So it looks very accurate to like that looks like Tanjiro, and then I think that looks like Nezuko. Everything looks very cheaply made. So I don't know how else to spend it. I can get unlicensed features for half this price, a lot better done. Better concepts, better materials. It looks like and everything. So that's another thing with anime statues right now. There's so many that are custom or they call unlicensed. So unlicensed and licensed. Like there's so much variety you have, and
do you guys really care about the materials that much? Like if it looks
I
good?
don't want it to look cheap. That's what I say. Like
For
I don't.
I think that looks that
for
cheap.
$1,400, I want it to look good.
Yeah,
Be
and
made.
the hair strands and the hair it's very it almost looks like one. It doesn't look like hair. It looks like very one piece, if that makes sense. Not one piece of the goat, but it looks like one piece. So, and then the mark looks like it looks painted on. It doesn't look like it's a mark actually. That makes sense. I don't know. It just see how that is. It looks just painted on the everything looks painted like the veins right there looks just painted on. It doesn't look like it's actually veins.
Now-
It looks very cheaply done in that aspect.
Melvin, you had the Dragon Ball Z Prime ones. How were
I
those
love
painted?
that piece. I love that piece so much.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. They're
Yeah, those are some of the best Dragon Ball Z pieces though, 100%.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. For some reason, I prefer Sume.
Yeah, 100. I think Sume is probably the best anime company right
Yeah,
now.
when it comes to anime, I prefer Sume. But yeah, the Prime one anime with the Dragon Ball that I had, it was like it's a
Did you have
feels
Vegeta?
like it's premium. That's all I can say. It's
What
premium.
did you have? Sume, Vegeta or the
Vegeta and the Goku, those two only. But
you didn't get the Trunks?
no, I'm not getting the Trunks.
That piece sucked. I
It's
thought.
1/6, dude. I only collect 1/4 when it comes to anime, but
Yeah.
I think the only thing I don't like about Prime One when it comes to anime, they use the on that DBZ specifically they use decals on eyes, and for some
Mm.
reason
Like
um,
that right there, right? That's what you're saying.
they had issues with the bubbles on the decals.
Yeah.
It sucks, dude. I mean, some of them they don't have the issue, but I had issues on Goku, and yeah,
How did you fix that?
they sent me a replacement, but it took a year for that. So and then
A whole replacement head or an
yeah,
eye?
replacement head, and
Okay.
before I received the head, I already sold it, and I was like so I told myself I'm gonna stick with Sume. So
Yeah. Sume is. I remember I had an argument with that. Not argument, but we're discussing it on godlike statues. Because guts. They're doing the guts butts. Obviously, the Prime one. I'm waiting on the Sume one because they tease kind of they have the Berserk license now, and they tease a bus line with legacy characters, which means
yeah,
vintage '90s anime characters. I'm guessing. It was perfect timing. They teased that and then Berserk. So 100% they're doing guts as a bus. 1-to-1 bus.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on that to see guys. I like the Prime One bus a lot, but no, Prime One does the best anime. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It actually does not do the best. It actually do some of the worst anime sometimes. But I kept trying to tell them no, Sume actually is the premier anime company.
yeah, I agree that for some reason the scope and everything is mostly accurate. Like
Yes, but yeah, this is very accurate here to the character, but it's so it looks cheaply made compared to a Sume piece.
yeah, the Ikigai,
Yeah.
the Tanjiro, that was so good.
The thing is, I hate the Ikigai line, but they do such good job.
Good
on,
job.
a lot
Yeah,
of pieces.
I agree. Yep.
Just bigger
I-
pieces, though. Bigger
I
pieces.
wish it was 1/4 like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's Demon Slayer Prime One. It was teased a while ago. It was shown on the showcase maybe 2 showcases ago. It's okay, and I was very disappointed by it. But yeah. So and then
Well,
Lane.
I was just gonna. Sorry, I was literally just gonna bring this up. That Ninja Scroll one by Prime One is awesome.
That's
I-
piece. That's a piece.
Oh my
No
gosh!
doubt. Yep. That was awesome.
I finally watched that after that showcase for the first time. Dude,
Like I said, I'm not saying Prime One doesn't do any good, anime. I'm just saying, overall, I think Sume hits it out of the park a little bit more than Prime One.
Yeah.
But no, that piece is dope though, 100%. They didn't do more.
I think it depends on the anime. When you
Yes.
see Berserk, it's gonna be Prime One for sure.
Yeah. That's true.
Final
That's
for
true.
sure, yeah.
But shit, J&D just came out with 2 good fucking Berserk pieces. Overpriced, yes, but
the-
still.
Dude, who cares? They're like the coolest fucking pieces, dude.
I don't know.
Like,
That School Knight for me is very good, but it's not worth that much money. The guts 1/3 that I have coming in, yeah, it's worth that money, 100%. Like,
are you gonna get Griffith?
yeah, that piece is worth that money, dude. I'm getting that piece, putting it right there. I'm fucking jacking out to that piece every night, 100%. I know I'm gonna love it.
They also teased the Griffin. So
Yeah, are you getting Griffith?
They said it's gonna be like real metal too on his armor. So
Are you gonna get that?
no, I'm doing a whole guts like thing. I'm getting guts and basically like, you know how I do Deadpool with like every scale. I'm doing that with guts. So I'm getting a 1-to-1.
Gotcha.
I'm getting a 1-to-1. I'm getting
should-
1/4. I'm getting 1/3, and I'm getting 1/6. So.
And then to make sure you have guts in all the right sizes, you need to get that Grunbell light up.
No, I might be
statue
that
with those
bullshit. That
guts.
thing sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I know people said it's okay. I think it sucks.
Mar-
That piece sucks, dude. I'm sorry. It's not good. It
Marco,
sucks.
fuck your plan, dude. You were lucky enough to get the
I love my
J&D
plan. I
parts.
love my
If you're
plan.
gonna get Griffith, you're crazy,
The thing
dude.
is, I think
I love
Griffith's
you,
one
but
of
you're crazy.
Hold on, let me just say this. I think Grip is one of the worst written villains of all time. He's overhyped a lot. I think he's fine.
You
at
fucking
best.
rape bitches, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So to
Dude,
Ted
he was
Bundy,
the leader. If you remember that, it was a leader.
it's fine, bro. Like he's not like. I just think he's overrated. I think he's an overrated fucking villain. He's a aura farmer, 100%. There's no doubt about that. He aura farms the whole time in the whole manga.
Joe,
The one, so
JoJo's wild. That's
JoJo,
crazy.
Wilson, that's doll from J. It's yet I'm the biggest JD hater. We all know that, but goddamn, that piece is awesome. I'm sorry to say, it's fucking dope, bro. JoJo. I'm sorry to say, I'm the biggest JD hater of all time. I cannot stop looking at the piece before I pre-order it. Like, I want this piece. I want this piece. I want this piece. I hate JD. I hate JD because I want this piece. I want this piece. So that piece got me, man. They finally got me on a piece, and I paid a huge extra amount on basically when everything was sold out. So I hate my life.
Marcos,
Right.
you are like what all these No Kings people need to do. Like you hate something so much, eventually you have to say, okay, like this is fine. This is fine. This little part.
We don't think you're a JD hater, Marcos. You are one of us. No, stop!
One of us.
I gotta take a shot to that now. I just got grossed out by that cipher.
No, dude, your plan for guts really sounds good though. They're all gonna be on pedestals. So basically, like, the Todd pedestals, and so the bust is gonna be in the back. It's gonna be higher up than the other ones. The 1/3, the 1/4 guts Casca is gonna be on the right side, Oh,
and
dude.
then the 1/3 is gonna be on the left side, and then the I'm thinking about getting the 1/6 Zod and guts diorama. Do you know that piece from?
Yes, that
Okay.
one's really cool.
So that's gonna be on a lower pedestal, but like right in the middle. Like there's 2 pieces, like 2 pedestals in the middle, and then 2 on the right and left. Those 2.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a crazy amount of room. I feel like it's just gonna take up one little corner of my room, and pedestals up, and
That's gonna suck. I mean, the pedestals will be great when you get them, but
yeah.
spend 4 of those pedestals. That's gonna be a pretty
Or
penny.
Todd's pedestals are what, $600, $800 usually. Yeah.
Worth it
So-
though, dude. For that display, that's how you have to do it. Though.
And I want the light up feature with those pedestals. That's why I really want those, and like have the red light up feature with the Berserk, thing going on. So
Wait. Can you change the color on the pedestal?
Yeah. He has I think he said that he has 14 or like 18 colors you can change it to. So
That's really cool.
yeah, so I'm gonna do like the darkest red they have, obviously, because the Berserk blood, obviously. So there we go. Yeah, so that's my plan with Berserk. It's getting all guts in every scale, basically, and I want that Zod guts diorama, man. I want it. I want it bad. I need it. But Lane wanted to talk about this piece real quick. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was 2 hours. My God.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get off soon after this piece. Lane, right here. So you said you're thinking about getting this piece. He wants Jacob's opinion on this. obviously.
Yeah.
So he's
That's
so
the wrong
walk
piece.
us through this.
Hold on. This is the wrong piece.
what? You
Yeah,
said
this is
one third.
I said 1/3. This
Oh
is
my
the
god! This is,
1/4
oh my
scale.
gosh! Dude, this is the 1/4. I'm fucking retarded. There's no
So
doubt.
No,
Wayne, how long have you been
response.
having this internal struggle with this piece? First of all, tell us that. How long have this been
Yeah.
going on?
Oh, 4 months now, 5 months.
And when you wake at night, is this haunting you? This
No,
piece?
fortunately not. Waking hours, possibly, yes. But so because this is one, it's so huge. It's 46 inches tall, guys. So it is like literally one of the most monstrous pieces I'm willing to bet they've ever made. That is not like, you know, a life-size statue or something. But it's because of the price point, you can get it for about 2,000. And I have a spot where originally I was deciding between this piece and getting the Xeno XL piece, but I kind of decided having a horrifying monster like that staring at me near the kitchen would maybe not be the best decision ever that I've had, especially when my family comes to visit. So this Sauron piece, I've been really going back and forth on because he would be a standalone piece. But I'm trying to get from you guys, especially also Jacob, a little bit, because he has some oversights. Like he's got the Sauron a life-size bust behind him. What is the issues you could see possibly being with the piece this big?
What do you mean issues?
Whoa! No,
How to
Having-
display it?
Yeah, or even just putting it together or storing the goddamn boxes.
Putting it
That's
together.
what
The only thing hard for the quarter scale was getting that real chainmail installed. That was a bitch. Everything else was easy. So the box. I mean, it's not. I don't know how much room you have for boxes. The boxes are not going to be.
Well, the problem is I live in an apartment, so that is an eternal struggle that I'm fighting. He's only
you
two.
you can send your box my way. I'll keep it in my storage area.
Hey, that's a business idea right there, Marco.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, I'm charging $20 a month for people. They want every box is $10 a month. So
That's cheap, dude.
yeah, dude, fuck it. Yeah, but I'm helping friends out. I have the room, so it's not like it's a big deal.
But, dude, I'm telling you, like, I have the life-size Sauron, I have Weta Saurons, I have Sideshow Saurons. My Prime 1 quarter scale is probably one of the best pieces I have in my collection. I like it more than Dreamer.
Ooh.
And I like it better than the 1-to-1 bust by Infinity Studios.
And you have Weta tribute, right, Jacob?
Yes. No,
I love the light up feature for the eye on
The little eye is
Very
funny.
Word.
The little eye is funny. I'm not gonna lie.
So, like, when Adam came to visit me, he's come twice.
yeah.
He'll go through my whole collection, and he said, and I know what my best piece is. And I just go, what's the best piece here? He goes, dude, honestly, it's that Prime 1 Sauron. I go, it is, dude. That's 100% what it is. 100%. The only thing I didn't like about this one, it's like a what if scenario because it's got like
the remnants of like the world of men and stuff like that on his.
Yep, that's the only thing. But I was still tempted to buy this.
Yeah.
You know, but if I didn't have the 1-to-1, I would have bought this. I would have bought this in a second. Even with that what if, I still think it's cool as hell. And for this price, dude, you'd be dumb if you didn't buy this.
So surprise, surprise! Look who has this on order.
Yeah,
I'm
the
statues. I'm a badass.
the popo comes through once again.
Like what statue? It's like Matt Martin. Like what statue do you not have on order at this point? You know, it's like one of those things. But congrats, though, Popo. Actually, that's dope, man. That you have this on order. But also, Jimmy. Hey, look, Jimmy, my brother in arms. He knows what time it is. It's Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, baby. It's October. It's Christmas time. It's not Halloween time. It's not Thanksgiving. It's
a holly jolly Christmas.
Exactly. Look at my shirt. I'm Christmas out, baby. Let's go.
Lane, what's really holding you back from this piece?
Is literally the size of the fucking boxes.
I told you, Lane, just send it to me and I'll keep it, bro.
Because I live in an apartment and there comes a point where I may have to. It's trying to fit these in with other statues.
Or I might be scaring you. He said, I don't want my boxes near Marcus Dead Hookers. They're not hookers. They're women, all right? They're women. Some are men.
Oh, okay. As you tell them to put it in. What's in the box? What's in the box?
The Brad Pitt. What's in the fucking box, man? What's in the fucking box? No, but they're human beings. They're dead obviously now, but still, they're human beings at one point. There we go. But no, Lane, if you really need a box in the store, I got you, man.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is that it would be a standalone since everything else I own is Batman.
Yeah,
that's all you need. Okay, so everybody else is going to tell you need the new Weta MC piece as your standalone piece. That piece of shit, and I fucking ordered it. This is
no. There's no way I'd buy that for $4,000. There's zero chance.
Even if it was $3,000,
I still wouldn't buy.
This is better. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I only have mainly Lord of the Rings. That Prime 1 is the best one. The best one. Yeah. This one will probably turn out even better, dude.
That big old mace is probably gonna be the size of my forearm.
Jake, did you get that? Did you get that? What do you call this? Master Collection Weta, which is the $5,000. Did you get that?
I did, and it was FOMO, dude. It's sold out on Weta.
We went back and forth on that piece a little bit, Jacob and I did, because he was like,
God.
"I'm probably gonna get it. I don't want to get it, but I'm probably gonna get it."
No, when I hit the purchase, I felt like Ace Ventura when he found out he kissed a man in the movie. I felt dirty, dude. I don't. In all my years of collecting, which isn't like my whole life or anything, but in all my years, I have never bought something that made me okay. Besides when I got drunk and bought that rhino head for $7,000. Besides that, I have never felt dirtier than this piece. Like, those are the only two things. The one was because I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? My wife's going to kill me. This one was like, man, it wasn't worth it. It's okay. It's okay.
You're talking about the piece with the whole diorama fellowship, right?
Yeah, it's the new Masters Collection.
Yeah, the new Master Collection.
Dude, and Jacob, you hated that piece. Me and you talked about it. You did not like that piece. He succumbed to peer pressure. That's what happened right there.
Okay, here's the reason why. Because the last time I saw something like that sell out that fast was Treebeard in 45 minutes. This took 5 minutes later.
Thinking about resale value.
Well, not only that. So I'm not a completionist, but I'm a wannabe completionist. If I'm missing that piece down the road, I'm going to think, what's $5,000 in the long run?
Dude, you're a fucking fraud, dude. Me and you hated on that piece together in private. We're brothers.
No, trust me. When I was like the Native Americans seeing trash all over the land. Yeah. When I pressed that, I thought of all of our conversations, and it made me cry a little bit.
You went through the trail of tears basically at that point right there. Like you're a fucking fraud, Jacob. I love you, you're a fraud, dude. Absolutely. Okay, so hey, look, I can't say much because I've been hating on JD since day one, since I collected, and I bought a JD piece. Like Jacob, I had the same exact feeling. I did like one of these like purchase. I hope I'm clicking it right. It was a bad purchase.
Here's the difference, though. Your piece is like top 2 pieces ever made from a company. Yeah. This one is not.
Yeah, it's actually the worst. Like, outside of the spectacle of like how big it is, it's actually a bad piece. Like it's a bad piece, and you did it because you're a fucking fraud.
No,
you're a fucking fraud, man. You disappointed. Stream's over, guys. We're canceling.
It's over.
Well, it should be almost over by now anyway.
No, I think Jake, it's gonna be good when it comes to when they started shipping and then people started looking for it. I think
Yeah.
it's better for resale.
It's sold out everywhere. It's
Yeah.
sold out. Spec, Entertainment Earth, Collector Zone. It's sold out everywhere.
It's
I
what
know-
I get your.
I
I
know
get your reasoning.
Lord of the Rings collectors, they're like crazy about it.
No, now here's the weird thing. Most purist Lord of the Rings collectors, they're cheap as hell.
Yes.
And if anything's over $1,000, they bitch about it.
Yes.
This piece sold out because of people.
You
They're
guys are
thinking-
the most spoiled fucking like statue like collecting community because like you have every scale and every company doing.
No,
it.
I agree.
It's embarrassing.
But this one sold out so fast because I believe it was people that aren't Lord of the Rings collectors that bought it because they wanted a one and done
Oh,
piece.
gotcha.
They wanted a one and done piece, and that's what I'm trying to tell Lane. Like, fuck
Yeah,
that
'cause the
piece.
Fellowship
This is the
there.
piece, Lane, to get.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Fellowship, Gandalf,
Yeah.
everything is there. Yeah. Yeah,
Me and
for sure.
Jacob. The thing is that why I'm so disappointed. Me and Jacob had an hour conversation about this piece too, and
Yes.
we're hating on it. And look at him; he knows it's true. Look at- He's
No,
doing
it is.
He's doing his little Gandalf like beard rub too. He's like, like the little Gandalf. Yeah, he's doing it. He knows it's true. God damn it, Jacob! I can't believe
So-
he did it. I love you,
Nah, he's
but-
gonna resell it.
God damn it.
I have two other Lord of the Rings collector friends that are on the same level, if not more than me. And the
Yeah.
one, we would call each other about every 3 days. And we're just like, we were trying to talk each other into it, and we couldn't. We couldn't. Like, it's just okay. We both ended up buying it then. Because we're fucking idiots. No, we both fucking did. No, like, I messaged him. Like, he's like, did you buy it? I go, yeah, it sold out in 50 minutes. And I had to. Then he bought it a couple days later, too. No, it's what it is, dude. It's crazy.
Fucking frauds, man. Fucking frauds, bro. Yeah, I should have been in that group message. I should have been in that group message saying, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Stay strong. Come on, brothers. Come on, brothers.
The ring is too tempting.
The ring was too tempting, dude. It got you guys. Fucking the ring got you. The legit.
No, but
ring
here's
got
the
you
thing.
guys.
This is my conversation I had with Mr. Mike, that big collector of Lord of the Rings. Every day when we'd talk, we'd say to each other, dude, are we crazy? Because everybody is saying this is like the best Lord of the Rings piece ever made. Like, all the channels, everybody. I'm like, are we crazy? And we're like, no, we're not. It's not
It's
that good.
It's actually a bad piece, Jacob. You know it's
When 5 out of 10 characters face sculpts looks like shit, like, you can't say that's a good piece. You cannot say that's a good piece. Yeah. Melvin, am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're not.
No.
You're not
And then
wrong.
everybody's, oh, this is the end all be all Lord of the Rings collectible. I'm like, motherfucker, 5 of them. Gollum. They fucked up Gollum. They've done him 1,000 times. This is the only one that looks bad.
How do you fucking call him? He's ugly as fuck already.
They made him uglier. They gave him the biggest Jew nose I've ever fucking seen, dude. It's literally like, it doesn't look like Gollum. I'm like, who is this? It's crazy.
So,
No, they
Walton, I'm going to have to bring it up right now. Since we're talking about this for about past 10 minutes, I'm going to bring it up. Might as well.
Yes, thank you, Walton. Walton agrees too. That shit went up. This must be the only live stream that has ever shit on this piece.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing that everybody loves this piece. I get why, because it's huge. It is a spectacle piece. Like, there's no doubt when a person goes into a collection, they will look at this piece because just got
Yeah, I think people talking about like the overall piece, the statue. Yes, it's awesome. I agree with that. But the individual sculpt, like the portrait,
horrible.
dude.
Look at Pippin there. He's like so fucking stupid. He's gonna walk off a cliff.
Dude, he
Like,
looks beat.
that's how they just like. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I just didn't like this piece from the first time I looked at it.
I hate it. I hate
No.
it. Hey,
And
dude,
it's
like,
sold out in 15 minutes at $5,000. It doesn't make any sense, dude.
this dude Pippin fucking took like
For real?
9 like fucking weed lemon bread to the fucking dome, bro. Like he looks so high, like so high.
So this is literally like
Dude,
when-
Gandalf, look how bad that Gandalf is. Like it's
It's
horrible.
it's bad,
Look
dude.
how bad that is, dude. That's fucking
bad.
horrible.
That Gandalf looks like a porno trying like getting like
He looks
the characters.
Puerto Rican. He looks Puerto Rican.
That freaking side look he
Dude,
has
he's
there,
not
and he's got his hand on Frodo, has me like not thinking to myself,
That is
like
horrible.
just seeing Frodo there with and that look and everything like that. Like Gandalf's kind of like looking around and stuff to see if anybody else is like looking at them or
Dude, look
around
at that.
there. And that facial expression, like
That looks like
Frodo.
a trans girl being Frodo. That looks
Yeah.
bad.
Man, like there's some like hidden messaging in here, like what is supposed to be happening, or what?
Okay,
Or
so
there are other things about this relationship that we don't know about. So
I have that's one the biggest Lord of the Rings Facebook group pretty much for collectibles. I had people unfriend me
that.
because I said this
Look at that
statue.
Pippin.
Unfriend
Look
you.
at that Pippin.
Yeah.
He looks fucking Korean. He looks Korean, bro. Look at fucking
It's
Mary,
just-
dude. Dude, look at Mary. He's got the crimson chin.
this is
Oh,
so
my
terrible.
TikTok.
Just seeing this looking up more close, it gets worse and
It gets
worse and worse.
Hey,
I
don't-
mean,
hey, don't-
I know Weta sometimes has had problems doing facial sculpts sometimes.
No, okay.
Unless you said they were just doing.
I'm gonna stop you there, Lane, because and my nerd friend, me and my nerd friend, we buy like everything, so we can talk shit about this stuff because we actually own this stuff. Okay,
Okay.
when we went around our Weta stuff, most Weta pieces actually have pretty good fucking facial sculpts. Like the Gandalf, every Gandalf piece they had in the past, nailed it. Fucking
Not
nailed
this
it.
one. Not fucking this Puerto Rican
No,
game.
but that's what I'm saying. So here's the funny thing, Marcos.
Look at
I
that.
literally made a spreadsheet when I was supposed to be teaching at school, and I was going through all the artists for all of these individual pieces on this one, and all the ones that did in the past. There's one guy in the past that did all of the Gandalfs, nailed it every time. They chose somebody else for this one. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
So the Gandalf, the Puerto Rican one is Grande Golf. They're like, God damn, bro. Like, this dude is fucking Puerto Rican, bro. Like, Cuban at least. Like, look at this shit, bro. He's got a spray tan.
It's
Look at
bad.
that, dude. No, dude, this is the worst right here. The Pippin and Mary.
Yeah,
But
the
I'll
hobbits are.
This is
The
the thing.
Legolas actually is fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
He's okay. But here's the
Look
best
at
part.
that.
So
Look at that.
Richard Taylor said, "How do we show these people for who they are throughout the whole Fellowship?"
Gimli's
movie?"
good. Gimli's good.
Gimli's great, but
Yeah.
okay, that's one.
Boromir.
Boromir's not bad. Aragorn, this is one of the better Vigos I've seen, to tell you the
Yeah,
truth.
and Sam is fine. You know,
He's
like,
okay.
Yes, one is
Boromir's
bad.
good. It's a weird face. But
Angle.
I think it's just a weird angle, yeah.
oh shit! Oh whoa! Sam is not good.
No, I wasn't. Marcos, this
Oh
is
my
your
God.
show. I wasn't going to correct you when you said
What is
that.
He ate too much,
demon.
dude.
That's a gremlin.
It's bad. It's
That's
bad.
bad. Aragorn's
And-
actually good. Aragorn's good.
For 6-scale Vigo, I agree. That
Why
one's
you
fine.
look at Smeagol?
That's bad. That's fucking terrible, dude. That's fucking bad. That's really again. All these characters, like I said,
Smeagol.
this is like I'm telling you, it's like an offshoot pornography where they're like trying to get these porn
We have
stars to look like
Johnny
these
Sins as
characters.
Aragorn or some shit. Like, what are we doing here?
Yes, it's bad. It's fucking bad, dude. That Gollum. But when a nailed, they're the opposite of Prime One. They nail the environment, but
Yes.
fuck up
Yes,
the
man,
faces.
you're so
It's the
right.
exact opposite.
You are
Those two,
so right.
if they combine, like Captain Planet, they will have the best
They gotta
statue
do
company
collab. They
ever.
gotta do collab.
Here, what about the scissors? Is scissors fine?
They Jake, how much gonna be the shipping on this? Do you think? What do you think?
It's gonna be
So-
2 boxes, right? 1/6.
Okay, so it's sold out on Weta. So I got it from Todd. So the shipping's gonna be free for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't care. And the shipping for this, Weta's weird, dude, because they had a piece. It was like a smog, and they wanted like $600 shipping for it, and everybody blew up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So
Is that
Weta
a-
sent pictures of these 2 little 5-year-olds holding the boxes to show how big it is, and then we were in an uproar. And then they'd have some cheap one. Their shipping is terrible from Weta. This shipping for this is probably going to be $800.
Wow. Wow. It's a lot.
Yes. Well, and you pay a little bit more I don't know how he does it either, but so I didn't pay $5,000 for this. You pay like $5,300, and so
yeah,
it's like
with Todd, like
$300.
you and other companies, like you gotta like, weigh the risk with the reward. You know, like with pricing, with like the free shipping. You're gonna pay it up front more, but you get shipping included, obviously too. So you gotta weigh it out. Obviously, sometimes like Todd, like when he does free shipping, like and shipping included, it is more than what the normal price is from other
No.
companies. But then sometimes it's like way less, obviously. So it's like one of those things.
Here's one thing. I wish I ordered direct from Weta though, because lately they've had a bad track record with broken statues. Like their Theoden. I'm not even shitting. This is another
It was
thing.
so bad. It was so
I lost-
bad.
I lost friends over and they unfriended me, and the guy said, "Don't have me ask any questions at San Diego Comic Con," because literally I said in the group, I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, 50% of these statues are coming broken. Because I called Weta liars because they said only 3%. I'm like, I did a poll. I'm like, everybody's is coming broken. It was over 50% of their statues were arriving broken.
Crazy.
So much so
True, right?
that
It's
Weta
true.
had to fix it all.
Also, you're
Goes
saying when you buy direct, they can give you the replacement right away.
If they're
right?
nice, again, Weta, like 6 years ago, Weta was awesome. They would replace anything. They'd fix everything. They had awesome customer service. Then somebody kind of like took over the business side of Weta, and they fucked it all up. Their customer service is terrible now. So only in those instances, like with Theoden, where everybody's came broken, they fixed it like that. So it's kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah. But yeah, Puerto Rican Gandalf, obviously high Frodo, Merry and Pippin are fucking
Bro, no.
looks out of their mind. Legolas is fine, but look at that. Look at that. That's horrible.
Ugh.
Legolas looks like
If you, I guess you could say if this was
it was
a
good.
like book piece or something like that, where obviously it's your imagination that creates the look for the characters exactly. I guess you could sort of maybe justify it to yourself.
Jake, you said
But this is definitely a movie inspired piece, and
It's not. This isn't even from
Yeah.
a scene in the movie.
It's literally
I
zero.
know.
There's zero.
I'm just saying it's a movie inspired piece. But it's
Me and Jacob
exactly
talked
what
this
it
piece
is.
so much, bro. Like, dude,
you said Weta
No,
was
not a
good
scene.
when it comes to portrait, right? Well, then what
But
happened to this piece then?
Again-
Anyway, guys, I have to actually head out.
Relevant.
oh, see you, Lane.
I
See
Yeah.
you,
think
Lane. Dude, get the Sauron. Seriously.
I will.
Okay, good.
All right, there you go. You say
I'm
No.
thinking.
Melvin, I'm telling, because I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, how did they fuck this up so bad? Especially, again, your Masters collection is supposed to be the best. These artists they had do this, none of them have done these characters before. So they went with like brand new ones. And here's why I think why. I could be 100% wrong, but Weta used to literally do everything out of clay. Like all their artists would mold it out of clay and do all that. When they, like I said earlier, when somebody kind of took over the business side of Weta, they fired all of these artists that had been working for them for
I
like
see.
15
Okay.
years. Okay? So
Got
all
it.
these new ones are for digital sculpting. So I don't think
see,
they,
okay.
I don't think they learned how to transfer the digital to the actual products yet. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but like, there's this guy David Tremont, literally, fucking Peter Jackson and Richard Taylor went to get this guy's ass, and he worked there for like 20 years. He helped with the movies. He did the original sideshow stuff, all that, and then they fired his ass because he was still just molding out of clay. They had mass firings.
Wow.
So I think that's why, but I could be wrong.
I mean, that makes sense, though. That makes sense.
I agree. Again, that's just my little conspiracy theory, but I think that's why these suck. And because, like I said, the person that always did Gollum always knocked it out of the park. Had the same guy, Gandalf, same thing. And then they have these new guys doing it. Like, why would you do that for an MC piece? You'd get the guy that it did like 6 of them. And they all turned out bangers.
He knows what he's doing with it, obviously. You know.
So, no, I can't believe we're bringing this up all from Lane's question, but I love this statue because I hate it so fucking much, and I hate myself so much.
Nah, I know you hate yourself. You're a fucking.
Nah, you're gonna love it when you got it.
You're a fucking fraud, Jacob.
I am. Thank you.
But yeah, so it's about 2 hours in to the show, so I think it's time to call it quits. Obviously, you know, so. It was an awesome time hanging out with you guys. Obviously,
no, this was great.
Everybody in the panel and obviously everybody in the chat. It was fucking fun, man. You know, with our show, and especially when I'm running the helm, it's full on just degeneracy. Obviously, at that point. So, you know, I had a great time tonight. Obviously, I can't believe Jacob folded on us with that one piece, but
I'm a paper tiger, dude.
We gotta talk about it, obviously, backstage. But no, just kidding. No, seriously though, I love that you guys joined. Thank you, Mel, for joining last second, dude. Seriously,
that's awesome.
Like you said, you've been kind of out of the community for a while, so I love that you came back with our show. You know, I love that shit. Yeah, I love you, obviously. So. It's dope, and then Jacob, obviously, you know my love for you. We talk all the time.
I love you, dude. Thank you.
We're brother in arms of pure stupidity, obviously. So, but thank you everybody that joined our show. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes, so thank you so much for staying this long. You know, our show is more of just have fun, but there's no like real structure at all. So thank you for joining us. You know. For the whole show, and thank you so much. Love you guys. We'll call it quits and watch One Piece.
God damn. Oh,
we're still live. Marcos. Oh man,
yeah,
this is funny, dude.
Oh god,
he's never gonna be able to do one of these by himself ever again. Melvin, it's great to see you again, though, dude.
Me too, bro.
Oh my gosh,
I
miss you guys' fucking asses. So, I know we're still live, but I want to ask you anyways. Did you have to take a break because shit was getting wild for a little bit?